That's wrong.
Sorry.
You've
got
got
Any reference, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, is it damn you?
But it's wrong!
What's wrong?
Oh my
La,
god.
la,
Hello,
la.
everybody.
Hey, welcome back to a rousing round of Gateway.
Hi there, kids in internet land.
A very rousing round.
Hey there, paisanos. It's the Super Mario
Yo,
Brothers Gateway Show.
Back at it again.
what?
Back at it again with the fish people.
Just
Very
run with it,
confused
Caitlin.
now.
It's fine. Just run with it.
Didn't
Don't
you
worry
didn't
about
you
it.
miss
Don't
the
worry
parts
about it.
where Cynthia ate the mushroom and then grew 3
Wait,
sizes?
what? Oh god, I missed some things.
Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Louise has the blue shell. It's all going to hell.
And Bowser leaned down and said, "Hey, Smooth Skin, I've kidnapped the
Oh
princess."
god. How do I feel about that?
But hello, we're back here with Gateway episode 21.
20 ran.
It is going to be a
Wow.
blessed episode.
Because Gateway
Shall
can
it?
now drink.
Yes.
Wait, should the ghouls all be like toads instead?
God, I hope not.
Hello.
Suddenly the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh God.
Well, the feral ghouls, maybe.
Hire me, Nintendo. I can do it.
Hey, Sarah. I just want to let you know. I'm excited because that voice. You're now that's the voice of my new sleep paralysis demon.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Way to go.
You have any milk? I just gotta go get some milk.
Oh, god.
Yes, in the
Did you say?
Sit
Did you say?
tight. I'll be back.
Did you say
Holy
milk
shit, you
or
can't
milk?
It just walks away with like really fast,
Delicious.
like flipper slapping. Just
Delicious Himalayan malt.
yeah, just
God, it's like
For
a
me,
like penguin. It's like
a
penguin
glass.
feet with their turned out at the sides.
Of milk.
I hate that.
But I always drink plenty of milk.
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 What's the one with Millac? I'm trying to remember that reference.
Millac?
Miak. I think that's
Miak.
from Ernest Scared Stupid.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I haven't thought of that in years.
I think about it more often than I should.
What? What?
Ernest Scared Stupid?
Mm.
I love Ernest Scared Stupid.
That's
One
a
of my
was a
favorite movies as a
funny
kid.
movie.
I
There were a lot of
I
those.
watch Ernest all the time with my dad.
I based a character off of his performance for my Yu Yu Hakusho parody.
Get the
Ooh.
fuck out of here! Really? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Ancient
Oh.
Laney
I
lore.
don't recommend. I don't recommend going back and watching it. But if you do, like, you can see a lot of my inspirations coming through.
I don't recommend anyone.
I don't recommend any of my earlier work, but it's all still available
Okay.
because I have no shame.
There you go.
I wish
You know what? You know what? That's great. Be your best self. Get on.
I don't think I can do a lot of imitations like that, except for really specific stuff, like Kirby. Play-o!
A good
You'll
call.
practice at it, Vern.
Hi guys.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We should probably go ahead and introduce ourselves. Let's go down the line. Starting with Caitlin, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Oh my god.
Oh my God, you
Oh,
snuck
shit.
off to do something,
You
huh?
okay?
Hey, yeah.
I know the
hey
feeling.
there.
Don't worry.
I
Panic.
may have been changing my pants into shorts outside the booth when you were. I literally was going, "Don't say me, don't say me." Oh God, okay, said me.
It's okay. You can finish
Now I'm
changing your
wearing
pants,
shorts,
and then
I'm much cooler now in shorts.
excellent.
Hi. So you can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBallrug. Here on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Boobs McBallrug. I streamed Stardew Valley one whole time, which was great this last week. Lately, I've been working. That's my whole life. I work a lot right now.
I'm
I'm
a hard-working son of a bitch.
I've lost points of sanity. I don't know if I'll get back.
Oh.
every Monday, the Tribe 9 dub is coming out. You can find that over on Funimation. I've been working on that show behind the scenes. And that is one of the things and a thing that I can talk about, and that's it.
Cool.
Who's up
Right on.
next?
Pants makes me think of a one shot.
Pants.
One
Pants
shot.
makes
We are
you
all
think of one-
pants.
Do you
Specifically.
think there's a chance to do a one shot where we all wear different types of underwear and we design our characters such based on our underwear, and then we make the audience guess what kind of underwear we're wearing based on our characters?
Sarah, that's a very specific type of stream. That's
I don't think they allow that
I don't
on
know
Twitch.
If Twitch will allow.
Video, mind you.
Oh, I
Next, I'm good.
Hey, Rabbit, where can they find you?
Yeah, we can go back to me later.
Hey, what's up, paisanos? It's me, Rabbit, wacky, fun internet man. You can find me on twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday through Friday. Got a whole new look for the channel. Good stuff coming along. If you like the following genres, if you like visual novels or horror games or RPGs, that's pretty much when I stick around. I sometimes play retro games and whatnot too. Sometimes you just feel like playing a good old game of Yoshi's Island. You know what I mean?
Oh yes.
But
I do know what you mean.
it's cozy. It's a cozy game. What I've been up to recently, my computer died this Tuesday.
Oh no.
Yeah, it died on the 15th, and because of support from wonderful benefactors and beautiful viewers and everything else, I was able to actually fix that the exact same day and trade out all my equipment. Yeah, that was a fun adventure I had. So if you were wondering why I sounded like I was on a what are those things that truckers have? Ham radios? You're wondering why I sound like a ham radio on Tabletop Tuesday on Connor's channel? That's why I was actually building a whole new rig. But we're back. Everything's working well, and I'm doing a-okay for myself. Yeah, no, that's just a small bump. We'll recover from that. I'm fully confident about that. Speaking of confidence, yeah, your bunny boy got his groove back. I've actually felt better recently than I have in like the last 20 years. It's amazing. I feel really happy. I feel really good about a lot of things. The big things I've been up to recently, aside from that, I'm chained to my desk playing the ever-loving bejesus out of Lost Ark. I play a sorceress on that. That game is everything I've been wanting for 8 years. I'm looking forward to that game for 8 years. Other than that, other things I do this every other Saturday. On Mondays in the evening, you can find me on Colonel Cheru's channel, where I go ahead and do fan dubs of Danganronpa. I voice Yasuhiro, which is great because I love him because his head's perpetually empty. I love him so much. And on Tuesdays, you can find me on Connor's channel, Distortion Devil, where I play tabletop games. And on Fridays, you can go ahead and Friday evenings, you can catch me on Edward Bosco's channel, where I am a wrestling announcer for Friday Night Flashbang. And that is pretty much me.
Right on. Lanny Pator, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me all over the internet at Lenny Pator. Currently on Twitch, twitch.tv/Lenny Pator. I am playing through Horizon Forbidden West because it's a game that came out that is coming that I'm using time to take my mind off the fact that Elden Ring isn't out yet. So I'll be playing through a bunch of that.
Nice.
Moving forward, so feel free to pop in and check that out. I'll be playing more of that tomorrow. On Monday, if you're not all role played out over here on this channel, feel free to pop by my channel at 5 o'clock Central Time or your regional equivalent, because we got a little campaign called The Ties That Bind, taking a, not necessarily a week off, because it'll still be a in-universe piece, but it will be a one-shot that should be fun. Got some special people joining for that one, and yeah, it'll be a good old time. and it'll give you lore for things that have been happening around the world that our heroes are either privy to, but not a party of, or unprivy of entirely. So tune in and check it out this Monday. And of course, I'll be playing the hell out of Elden Ring when that comes out. I don't think that's a question.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gaga for that game.
I'm very excited.
Oh my god, me too. I have it.
Also recently, like if you want to scratch that itch of like a hard combat game that's like punishing, but like you learn it as you go. Sifu. I played the hell out of Sifu. I love it. It's one of my favorite games in a while, if I'm gonna be honest. Can't recommend checking it out enough. If you want to see me play it, currently the archives of that are going up on youtube.com/LennyArcade. So check that out if you would like.
It's
as well.
really fun, hard as
It is.
fuck.
Stupid good, and I've gotten to the point where I can beat the game and still be less than 40 years old. So I'm pretty psyched about that.
Hot damn.
And there's more to go.
Excellent.
That's me.
Sarah, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E Willia. I'd like to propose slightly risque games for Twitch that may get us banned.
We just gotta do it in a hot tub. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Recently, the first episode of Land of Leafdell came out, and I play the Guardian of the Silver Tower in that dub. Not much else shilling to do. Me and Phil went to Vasquez Rocks today. That was fun.
Nice.
It's only 40 minutes away.
Nice.
It's where they filmed a lot of the original Star Trek stuff.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Like
Huh.
Kirk fighting the lizard man thing.
Well, cool.
Excellent.
Oh,
Or
the scene with the
Gorm.
coffee cup.
Yeah, Gorm, I believe. I haven't watched that first season of Star Trek original series. I watched everything else though.
Yeah, we did.
So, yeah.
All right. They can find me at Twitter, Twitch, and youtube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sunday streams are probably going to be sparse for the remainder of this month because I'm got a lot of things on my plate and doing some acting classes and getting a lot of other stuff taken care of in the meantime. So, yes. Yeah. Other than that, Tuesdays playing card games. Fridays, I'm hanging out with my friends. I played a little bit of The Room VR, which is like a fun, Cthulhu-esque, eldritch horror escape room puzzle VR game that Zen bought me, and it's really cool, and the puzzles are really nifty. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Saturdays, before either this or the Prince Division, I'm playing Yakuza 5 Remastered. We are closing in on the end of that, and then we'll be moving on to the final game in the main series, Yakuza 6. Yeah. Other than that, be sure to check out Dead House Sonata, game where you play as the dead to fight the living. Lots of fun vampire shenanigans created by the man who created The Legacy of Kain and Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Speaking of eldritch stuff. Should be coming out, hopefully. Hopefully. It is hopefully coming out sometime this year. I don't know that for sure. Don't take my word for it. Nobody go tattle on me for getting it wrong.
Nobody knows the day or the hour.
This is your shill, dude, not ours.
It'll be out when it's out.
When it's ready. But for
Indeed.
real, though.
And also check out my DM's Guild, where I'll be releasing the College of Distortion Bard, a sort of power metal themed subclass for the Bard for D&D 5th edition.
That means if you were a werewolf with that set, you could unleash your inner power wolf? That'd be great.
That is correct. I flatlined for a second. Die Hard Dice is also pretty good.
Die Hard Dice!
Yeah, that's
There it is.
Woo!
Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories, including but not limited to magnetic folding dice trays, carrying cases, dice towers, etc., etc. They've also got this nifty little blacklight that you can put on your desk via USB to light up some ultraviolet dice, which are really, really cool. But yes, if you use the code Unexpectables ! You can save 10% on your order at dieharddice.com.
And
so that money gets
turn off the noise. I figured out how to turn off the voice cancellation on Discord. I am free.
excellent.
Shackles have been unleashed.
And of course, we've got all of these wonderful people to thank for their bits and so. Let's go down the line here. Business, Protoss103, thank you for the 5 bits. I'm all caught up. One thing I want to see in this series is Apex chasing a baddie down on all fours.
Ooh. Yeah.
That is how he runs.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Have you never watched?
Well, I can't.
She's too busy aiming. She don't have time to watch you go ahead and take down somebody like a jaguar.
Is Apex on
That's
all
true.
fours?
My God!
Somebody stop this man.
A solitary hunter, the apex stalks his next prey.
The Twitch Gamer, thank you for the 18 months of Prime subbage. Caitlin, I have your British Cadbury cream eggs. They are sitting in the fridge, waiting.
Thank you.
Yay!
I'm ready.
Midnight Road White, thank you for the 23 months. Kane Time, thank you for the 22 months. By the power of friendship, ice cream, and post-apocalyptic survival, we shall overcome the power of the family.
God, I hope.
Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Previously on Gateway, you know what we need to talk more about? Dogs and Girl Scout cookies.
Oh my god, yes. I love dogs.
Indeed. I love both
and
of
Girl
those
Scout
things.
cookies.
BennyBoy96, thank you for the 12 months. Thanks for the good times. Please keep them coming. Don't worry about that. Quiet Riot, thank you for the 100 bits. A game where you play as a baker fighting with a baguette sword called that Bread House Espada.
Oh my
Aha.
God.
They're back. They're
I
making
mean,
a
you know
comeback.
what?
I like it.
I'll give you good marks.
Yeah.
B+. Brian Merrill, thank you for the 25 bits. Ooh, live. Take my bits. I've been playing Master Duel. And I have PTSD seeing anime Bad Girls and Road to El Dorado now. Oh, anime Bird Girls. Ah, I see. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the elite bits. What?
I heard it, and I had to stop myself from laughing.
There's a
What?
ghost.
I'm not sure what I heard.
That was the ding of his Alexa.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did you
have
not
to-
do the dishes again? Or take that trash?
No, she just goes off. She's got a hair trigger. I'll say like banana, and she'll go off. Flustered Bun, thank you for the 19 months. Oh hell yeah! Time for my favorite dorks playing around in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Some bean and cheese burritos and horchata, a great way to end my Saturday night. Hey guys.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Barbecue Man 101, thank you for the 23 months. I wonder if some dogs wish to fly. I'm sure they do.
Maybe.
My walk with Sherman was blessed today. We saw a hawk.
Oh. Yeah, hawks are great.
They're pretty cool.
It's all the Papillon.
The Fearless Monster, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Bits for my favorite people. Love y'all. Love you too. White Fang 9018, thank you for the 100 bits. Magic Ninjago 10 years of Spin Jutsu, thank you for the 100 bits. Yay, I made it. Time for cars. Brian Merrill, thank you for the 25 bits. So basically, Panic founded his own school. Awesome. Pretty much. Flavor-wise.
sound?
Flavor... Beep! Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. If Mr. Rabbit doesn't eventually do a full musical number about Die Hard Dice, I'm going to be very disappointed.
That's such a great idea, and I need to contact Louise immediately.
Excellent. Luke the Lucas, thank you for the 20 months. Who would win in a sniper fight, Point Man or Boone from Fallout New Vegas? Probably...
I don't know.
Who would win, actually? They've both got military training. They're both snipers.
Very longest.
Point Man has. By a long shot. Lol. Funny.
Haha! A long shot!
There you go. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Plata64, thank you for the 18 months. Yeehaw, 3 months until Trini ran. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. My cat has currently taken over my seat, so I'm watching from a stool. Ah. Constable Mutton, thank you for the 50 bits. It's all fun and games till Louise accesses the console commands and types in player.add-item 00050F921. If you know, then you know.
As if I haven't already. Sorry, what?
Oh, what?
Louise is just sitting there being like, in the background being like, it's like having God mode on the whole time. She just hasn't told them.
What's that little black box above your head?
What? Oh, nothing. No clips through a wall.
What the...
Hold on,
Jesus.
hold on, be right back, heading to the dev room.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Zenlita, thank you for the 200 bits. The developer of Eternal Darkness goes to Wimbledon. Tennis Diac.
I'm hurt by that.
Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. By the way, I remembered that LEGO is releasing a tall neck set for Horizon Forbidden West. Ooh. Interesting.
Do they have tall necks?
I think so.
Crispy heads.
Nice. That wasn't even funny.
And yet you laugh.
I did.
He sounded so sad.
You know when you tell a joke that you know isn't good, but then you laugh at it, and you're like, well, someone laughed, but it was you.
The Atom Bomb.
That was me.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Blows open the door with a fat boy. My finger slipped. Gateway, yay!
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know what works? His name's Atom Bomb, so...
You got nice bombs for a fat boy. Oathbreaker John, thank you for the 100 bits. Don't say focus around Nick. He will lose his shit.
Why?
Okay, so Aloy, like,
Oh, you got
she
really
has this-
quiet.
Did I?
You did get really
Was it
quiet.
just me?
Okay.
Oh, weird.
We can hear you. You just got
how's
way
that?
quieter. You're good now.
Yeah.
I'll adjust it as I need. But in Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West, Aloy does that wonderful thing that you love for all characters to do when they tell you that there's something nearby and you should look for it. But her way of saying that is to, hey, I should check my focus real quick, which is just by pressing R3, which highlights things that you can look at. She says it anytime there's something lootable nearby, no matter how
Oh
mundane.
no.
And I'm like, I'm so fucking done with that right now.
Oh no.
Ooh.
sounds rough.
It just reeks of Donald Duck. Like, this looks like a great spot to find some ingredients.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
Danger Town.
Killing me. Yeah, that's my cross to bear at the moment. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
I remember seeing a video of Donald Duck saying that, and he just got like sent off screen at Mach 7 by a windstorm.
Oh god.
Indeed. Protoss103, thank you for the 5 bits. The thing is, Boone was a first recon sniper. Yeah, but Point Man was at. But Point Man was in Anchorage during the war. You know, the big one. And he's still alive.
Oh, the Great Oopsie.
I don't care how long he's
like-
been in the NC.
Oopsie.
I don't care how long he was an NCR sniper for. Point Man's got him beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got like what 200 and something years of training on top of a war behind him. Like, you know.
Anything that man aims at is doomed. That's what that is.
Absolutely.
And also Protoss, thank you for the 5 additional bits. Is Fallout Tactics canon in this universe?
Could be.
Find out. You don't know.
With that, are we all ready to get into some tonight's episode of Gateway?
Yeah.
Oh, I certainly am.
But is Gateway ready for the Apex?
Good question.
Is
Maybe.
anything truly ready for the Apex?
Maybe.
I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, goodbye, chat.
Phil rots some more.
Oh.
Quietly molders.
Indeed.
By the
I
way,
did not-
how's my sound compared to everybody else right now?
Your sound's good now.
You sound back
Okay,
to
good.
normal
Sounds good.
for me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I need to
Awesome.
put on my stream deck real quick. Because I need to be able to switch out my voice mod. Here we go. There we go. All right. And I did not write an intro this week, so I'm doing this off the fly.
Ah, like me pretty much every week with the ties that bind.
When last we left the runaways, Apex the wild man, Cynthia the nurse, Louise the scavenger, and Alvin the mechanic. They had made their way back to Riverside after so long ago. Meeting with Boss Man, a father figure from Alvin's past, and Point Man, a lover figure from Cynthia's past. They had a few emotional conversations, and after spending an evening in Riverside, decided to head towards the National Museum of Transportation to look for a car part in order to get one of the few working automobiles in the wasteland working again. After a long trek, they finally made it to the outside of the National Museum of Transportation. What will they find there? Danger? Technology? Information? Find out now on tonight's episode of Gateway.
So,
My money's on Danger.
there we go. So, you all find yourselves on a cracked asphalt street, on the outside of a sort of beige building that appears to be slightly crumbling on the outside. And the stainless steel letters spelling out that spell out the National Museum of Transportation on the outside of this building. Sort of still gleam in the afternoon sun here. You see in front of you a series of benches, perhaps for guests to the museum to rest their legs. And you also see in front of you an old railroad system that cuts through some of the dead tree line here. And with that, let me just go ahead and bring you all over here.
Gasp.
Oh my god. Oh.
There's a tiny
Zoom too
versions
far out.
of us.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Oh, look at little Apex. Hop. Hop.
Oh shit! They move.
Hop.
Yep.
Well, we can move them.
You guys can
Dude.
move individually on this map.
Woohoo!
Oh god.
Smell you later.
Reese is just like scavenge. Whee!
You see like her take one step and then just
She's
get
like,
exploded like
Woo!
10 feet into the air by a landmine.
Hey guys, I'm back. I checked everything.
You've done it. You've explored the National Museum of Transportation. You did it. Good job.
Well, we'll see you guys next week.
I can't move.
You can't?
Do the little select move thingy.
No, I did.
Hang on.
Cynthia's paralyzed with choices.
Too many options. Do I go north, south, east, west?
Maybe the fact you can't move is something symbolic to the storyline.
You can
Oh,
go
Lord.
northeast if you want.
They're not your two legs. That's weird.
That's right, Cynthia. We will go where I want to go now.
Rabbit, can you move?
What?
Huh. All right, hang on.
Ah! Ah!
Apex does full body
Oh,
autonomy.
my gosh, she vanished.
Where'd you go? What happened?
All right, settle down.
Oh.
Sweet
Try.
merciful Lord, I think we're
Ah.
real. I should have heeded the comic books.
I don't understand what just happened, but everything got dark and I couldn't feel my legs. I mean, I can't really feel my legs. I mean, I
You s-
can, but oh,
You sort of disappeared for a second, like,
Oh god. Just another Tuesday.
So try now.
it's
I mean, I'm still good. Woohoo!
All right.
Woo.
I can't. Nope.
It's still not
Oh.
letting you? Hang on.
I don't. Let me refresh.
Oh, hang on.
Fresh the webpage.
I've found the
It's too late.
problem.
I'm gone. What is it?
I've fixed the problem, hopefully.
I'm back. Hello. Oh, I can walk with my legs.
That's weird. You didn't have control over your own character sheet.
What? Oh, excuse me.
Strange.
How were you able
Just
to
gonna make one
edit
like
it this entire
there.
time?
That's Cynthia.
A square.
I made a square.
Thank you.
Oh, God. There are now squares.
I fixed the issue.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
No, we gotta fight rogue polygons now. Thanks, Todd Howard.
So, you are in the National Museum of Transportation. What would you like to do?
Well,
So
well.
are we in it, or are these green things separate?
The green things you see in front of you are buildings. These appear to be sort of, the museum itself appears to be several buildings on a large sort of grounds dedicated because of the nature of vehicles being on display, they need a lot of room, and so they're just on the outside. You'll notice a lot of outside exhibits. Some of the more perceptive of you lot will see down here very large locomotives off in the distance.
Oh, I haven't been on a train in Lord knows how long.
I have never been on one.
Oh, it's a shame. I
Can't
probably
say
love trains.
I can't say I've been on one either. But then again, I don't even know if the rails are still fit for traveling. I know we
Louise
have
shrug-
so many of them.
Doubt it.
Louise shrugs. Too used to walking.
I bet this. I bet if we. what about that building closest to us? And I'll point towards the one at the top there. Maybe there might be a map or something to make this easier.
That building have any markers or words on it, or what's it?
Make a wits roll, or you can get closer to it.
Maybe I'll do the wits roll first, because the fact you are giving most the option makes me think I should. Woohoo! 7.
Anything is possible.
5.
Oh god. Oh, we can all do it?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Well, Alvin did, so.
12. Ah, dingles.
What? Why Dingles? You
I forgot
rolled
my
perfect.
perfect on there.
That's such a good expression.
What? Sorry.
Jingles.
Dingles.
Dingle.
Oh, dingles. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dingles.
Cynthia, you see your eyes sort of narrow down to a point, and you see smaller lettering on the side of the building that says, "The evolution of trains, planes, and automobiles."
Good movie.
That's surely an interesting title.
Alvin squints. What is it?
History of trains, planes, automobiles. Might be worth checking out.
Well, if we're looking for older car parts, might be there.
Well, let's take a look. Oh, this is my way. Sorry.
We all converged. Ah! No!
We meld.
Pardon me. Don't get too close to those weird squares.
I don't know how to erase them. I put it there and now it's there forever.
It's okay. I'll take care of them.
It's
No,
just
Apex likes them.
they're just
Okay, I'll leave 'em there.
standing there. We just keep looking at the
I'll make 'em
straight
part-
polygons.
I'll make them part of the map. Here you go.
Yeah, Bethesda glitches. Perfect.
Love
Just the textures popping there, and I'm just like, don't perceive it.
You see the textures. You see the textures aren't quite loaded in this one little square patch here, but you're used to this site.
Feeling more lime green in this area, and I'm not sure why.
As you
there-
enter,
yeah, I was gonna say.
you see as you enter through the doorway, you see a large multi-exhibit sort of just floor. It's a single story. No, there are 2 stories actually. There's like a stairwell that goes up to a second floor, and there appears to be, much like the brewery, just a bunch of exhibits around of like old car parts and old plane and train exhibits of like people who were what's the word I'm looking for? I'm having a brain for it right now. Integral to the advancement of this technology of locomotion. And as you walk in, you hear a as
Apex immediately turns and bares his claws, getting ready for an assaultron.
As you all see
Protectron.
the form of a Protectron that appears to be painted sort of red and yellows with some black accents, and it walks up to you and hovers there for a moment and says,
Hello, and welcome to the National Museum of Transportation. Please wait, and a tour guide will be with you momentarily.
Tour guide?
Louise just sort of like flashes a tentative thumbs up.
Apex holds up his hand. How long?
A tour guide will be with you shortly. The next scheduled tour will be in error.
There it is.
Okay.
All right. Huh. I think it's friendly for the most part. I wouldn't take my eye off of it.
We don't have that long to wait. Will we?
I'm gonna try to take a step forward real quick. Alvin just keeps his eyes locked in the Protectron and walks maybe 5 feet. See if it does anything.
The Protectron watches you walk further into the building, and it takes a couple steps towards you.
We apologize for the wait. Please wait in line. A tour guide will be with you momentarily.
Oh, the tour. I'm so sorry. I forgot I was leading the tour today. She looks up at the Protectron and stares directly at it, like, what you gonna do?
Your move, Yugi.
Oh boy.
Please
That's
present
not-
your employee ID for verification of employment at the National Museum of Transportation. Roll tour guide.
Oh, darn. I left all of my identification at home. I already drove out here and... Oh, I would hate to make these people wait.
Please state your name.
Cynthia.
Please state your surname.
Smith?
Cynthia Smith, your status in the National Museum of Transportation employee database has been changed to fired. Thank you for working at the National Museum of Transportation. Please wait in line while a tour guide comes to get you in 99999999999 minutes.
Apex leans over to Alvin. Does this thing have a radio transponder on it?
I have never been fired from a job before. Crosses her arms and stares at it.
Louise is just like, this is not how I expected this day to go. Okay.
Apex, it might have a transponder. Might be. I'm not too certain.
Hey guys, you remember the hospital situation with this kind of thing?
Why, yes, I do.
So
That
maybe,
one was under our control.
So maybe there's a console or something
That we should talk about
that would help
outside.
us out. Yeah.
We'll just head outside and get a breath of fresh air and try and come back in a bit when the tour guide is ready for us.
We appreciate your... Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Apex is just like looking left and right. It's like,
We-
shouldn't we just disassemble it?
Appreciate your patience. Thank you for visiting the National Museum of Transportation.
While the Protectron and Cynthia are having their conversation, we'll say. Alvin's gonna check the ground and whatnot. Is there a smoldering corpse that might have an
That is-
employee ID of a tour guide?
That is so specific.
I'd say Louise could roll for that specifically.
Do it, baby.
It's like Louis like, oh, we're looking for bodies. Okay. That's what's a wits roll?
This would be if you're looking for specifically an employee ID of a tour guide, that would be a scavenger roll, which would be wits.
Well, I don't think I can roll scavenger because I rolled it last session and I don't think today has ended, but I can roll general wits, I think.
Yeah, then all of you could like look for bodies on the ground, see what you
It's
find.
just like, oh, there's one.
Apex with scavenge.
9.
9 for Apex as well.
Oh, we can look?
Yeah, if you want.
Look
Yeah.
with your Android eyes.
With my wits?
Yes.
With your
With my
robot weights.
9.
3 nines.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9,
Damn it.
9, 9.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's see what you find here. Okay. As you look around on the floor outside, you see, obviously ancient skeletal bodies of what were perhaps, Alvin, you see, like, ancient skeletons from, like, hundreds of years ago of museum guests that were either coming or leaving. You don't really find anything of terrible importance. All of you rolled 9s.
That's a lot of 9s, Connor.
Alvin, you
full lot of
also
A lot of partial
notice
successes.
you also notice a bit of it's weird. It's like dust almost that just seems to be blown in the wind around here. Just a white powdery substance. The rest of you, you all see that there are, still, like, rotting away carcasses, but much fresher than you would expect from an ancient, place like this. You wouldn't expect to get too many visitors. You actually would recognize a few of them as being white razors.
Oh.
Any of them have smoldering laser holes in their chest from, let's say, a Protectron?
As a matter of fact, you can definitely see some of the partially dissolved remains, of where an arm or two might have been blasted off by a laser shell. And the source of that sort of white dust in the air becomes more clear. It appears to be the ash of human remains.
Seems robots rule this town.
Well, do you think they'd be more welcoming to one of their own, then?
You know you never actually worked there, right, Cynthia?
So
Oh.
you lied.
Well, yes.
Another question I have. Apex was talking to Alvin on whether or not Protectrons might have the kind of transponder that they need. Well, the kind of transistor they need. Could I do a smarts roll to see if Protectrons would? or might
Sure.
have the kind of part they need.
Sure.
12.
Awesome. Protectrons sort of have... they've got a lot of parts in them. Only really a select few of them would be fitted with something like a radio. Like, the more security-oriented, Protectrons, specifically that, like, a police force would use or something, would be equipped with radios. With that role, you get the sense that the Protectron you just interacted with was more of a museum-specific, sort of meant to make sure no one fucks with the ancient history, sort of thing, and would probably not be equipped with a radio.
So, this Protectron looks like it's more rank and file. We're looking for something that looks like it has a little bit heavier hardware. Maybe something that might have like some kind of a security logo or something on it.
And dismantling that one would only get it out of our way.
Yeah, that's about the one short of it. But
Oy.
where is this ash coming from anyway?
Apex points to the bodies with the smoldering laser holes in them.
How did I not notice them?
Oh.
Well, Louise sort of claps her hands together and rubs them. Let's spitball ideas here. We could try maybe one or two of us splitting off from the group. The rest of us go back inside, keep this thing distracted. The other two are one, find another way in, find a console, turn that thing off. Any other ideas?
We could destroy it.
Well,
Looks
look at what happened there.
Looks at smoldering bodies, looks back at Apex. Let's put a pin in that one.
Honestly, there might be some kind of... Honestly, you're probably right. Might be some kind of console that might go ahead and controls it. Or that might give us some kind of override. I'm not sure.
It didn't walk very far in order to get to us. It must be nearby the entrance. Or at least that's where its terminal would be. What? I know things.
Of course.
Just imagine that awkward pause.
That's actually a good idea. Maybe... What would you guys say to going ahead and stepping outside and seeing where he walks back to?
Well, we did step outside, so where'd he
Apex-
go?
Apex sneaks over to the window and just like peeks in. Is there a window?
Yeah. There's like there's like an entryway window. As it's been sort of roused from however long it was just sort of sitting there, it appears to just sort of be standing and waiting for people. Doesn't appear to move much, if at all.
It seems to have no inclination towards moving back to its hub.
Maybe there's another way to get in?
I'd go ahead and check the back of the building. Hold on a minute.
Just be
Apex-
very careful.
Apex will go around the opposite side.
Of course. Don't worry. This ain't my first rodeo on this. And I will follow around this side of the building.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort of step back inside and sort of let it keep an eye on me.
What would you like Point Man to be doing?
Oh, hey, Point Man, could you maybe just check outside the doorway? Just go ahead and if you see anybody coming up towards us, just let us know. Like that whistle you like doing or something.
Can do.
Yeah.
And he
Alright.
will stand outside and he will alert you if anybody is coming.
You know what? As they're doing this, Louise is just gonna start asking this security bot questions. Just like, so, how many tour guides usually working today anyway?
That information is for employees only.
Cynthia Smith, your status as employee has been
Oh,
terminated.
you don't have to rub it in, you know.
No,
Today is a hard day for me now.
he's
I'm
just
saying.
Yeah, he's just he's just
Who programmed you to be so sassy?
That information is
I knew
available
you'd
to
just
employees only.
Of course it is. You know what? I bet it's in the handbook.
He's not trying to be mean, Cynthia. He's just doing his job. Sorry, is it he? I don't want to get it wrong.
I am a protectron of the National Museum of Transportation.
Yep, that clears it up. Thank you. What are the general
My gender
hours?
is Protectron.
What's
Before
the
you
general
two-
hours of this museum?
Before you two on the outside move too terribly further, let's get the inside wrapped up here.
Okay.
Like, as I said, Louise is just going to be like spouting off stupid questions. Like, what's the general opening closing times? How long has this place been open? Do you guys take donations to keep funding, or like random bullshit like that, basically?
Distraction questions.
Distraction sand.
The National Museum of Transportation opens at 9 a.m. and closes at 6 p.m. on Sundays.
Maybe you should just be our tour guide. You're good at this.
That is not within my programming.
I bet they just say that because they don't believe in you. I believe in you, dude. Salutes. Anyway, yeah, go ahead if you need to go back outside.
Believing in myself is not within my programming.
I love this guy.
But it could be. It could be.
Meanwhile,
It just sort of watches you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the outside, Alvin, you just sort of see the other end of the building. You walk alongside at what you assume would be the same pace as Apex. Apex, as you turn the corner, you see trudging towards you another
dives-
Protectron
That goes, greetings, tour guest. You appear to be lost. Please enter the building and wait for your tour guide.
I stand like I kind of stay crouched down on all fours, and I pretend not to understand it, just kind of cocking my head to the side.
Oh my God. I've never heard a Protectron laugh before.
It's building new command. You're making it learn.
the Protectron is just actually a little man inside the machine, just
Oh
basically
my
being like, "Oh
God.
fuck, what do I do
The
now?"
Protectron pauses. The Protectron pauses for a moment before going.
Entra y espera a tu guía turístico.
Google Translate.
That's
Amazing.
great.
Apex just kind of like slowly crawls on. Apex just kind of slowly crawls on all fours, just kind of towards and around it. Just pretending to be an animal. To any of its sensors, Apex is assuming he does not look like a human.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I feel like Connor's trying to say, like, do I really want to kill him this soon?
Oh,
How
killing
tall
me
are
would be,
you?
When crouched down like this, probably 4 feet. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Apex is not a tall dude. He's like 5'8", 5'9". And when he's like crouched down like this, probably just above 4 feet.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking right now.
I love that Connor doesn't know what to do with us.
Of what this thing makes of you. Oh, are you moving toward it?
I'm acting like I'm kind of defensive, like I'm kind of backing away from it a little bit.
Oh my god.
Apex just thinking to himself, this could work.
What would this be, even?
I love this.
You're trying to convince the robot that you're an animal. Make a charm roll?
All right, here we go. Dump stack
Seduce the
time.
robot!
Let's go. That's
No!
I want to imagine
Okay.
Apex just like when he thinks he's being stealthy, but it's like this really awkward, like.
As you're sort of crawling on the ground, trying to make yourself look like an animal, getting low and sort of acting defensively, it's hard to read the. It's hard to read a machine's motives or gestures, but it clearly takes a couple steps forward towards you. And you appear to be unwell. I will alert the authorities. Please do not resist as I subdue you until they come. And it stomps forward.
Authorities. All right, what does it attempt to do?
It is going to try and it has these little hands and grabbers, and it's going to try and grab your wrist and try and pin your arm behind your back.
All right, as it tries to grab me, Apex is going to grab that wrist that it tries to grab him with.
Oh,
Basically, use all of the muscles in his body to, like, twist and turn with his torque to kind of, like, rip that hand off, and then he's going to start booking it behind the building.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Wait,
That
how
would be...
big is a Protectron?
Protectron is a little bit shorter than your average human, but they are thick, stubby, and dense robots.
Which is why
That's
Apex is going for a joint.
boy.
Okay. That would be... I would be, I guess, a body roll and the... Start of combat.
15!
That is magnificent.
My god.
Yup,
Oh
double
my
success.
god.
Wow!
Oh
Holy
my god.
shit, Lanny!
No, let's rock.
For the Apex!
That is a
Wow.
maximum success right there. You twist your joints, and you are no stranger to close heads-up combat. You twist your arm, and you take your... Are you trying to actively harm this thing?
I'm trying to basically rip its arm off, or as much of it as I can.
Yeah, you...
Potentially, hopefully disabling it.
You take its arm, you lift it up, and you take the bit of your Deathclaw gauntlet, and shing! A nice clean cut as sparks fly out. The Protectron's arm is yours. It still has another one, but you are now free of its grip. And it wobbles a bit and goes... Warning. Dangerous criminal on the grounds. Please.
Before it can transmit anything, I'm going to try to take its moment of shock and rip my, or like kind of take my hand now that I'm behind it, go through the back of its neck and rip out the central like wiring there.
All right, that's gonna be another.
Is going to be my goal.
That's gonna be another body roll, and at this point, I think the others, your companions, would be alerted to the sounds of struggle, and you can join this if you wish.
Oh God.
That's a 7 this time. I'm probably gonna get shocked.
But you succeeded.
Are you? So you?
Basically, yeah, I'm behind it. I'm going for that part with all the wires in the back of the Protectron's neck.
You rake the Deathclaw Gauntlet across this sort of glass shielding, this ballistic glass shielding outside of where all of the processing goes on, and you carve a deep dent as you now have a clean entrance to get into this wiring and perhaps another attempt. But as it does, it leans back with its other arm and just cocks you in the chin. You take 2 damage.
I'll take that to my health. Wait, hold on. How much my shield? Okay, yeah.
And stomps forward towards you, menacing.
Your tour guides take too long.
You're gonna insult the establishment.
Their tour guides take too long.
You're not wrong.
I'm gonna have Point Man go ahead and join you at this point. And he'll be like, "Hey, you need some help?" And he's sort of hefting his rifle off of his shoulder and trying to find a shot, but he looks to be like waiting for you to confirm that you want him to start firing.
What I'm going to do at that point is, in order to kind of like line it up for Point Man, I'm going to take the Protectron's, like, so I carved it in the back of the neck, right?
Yeah, its circuity bits are now exposed, but it still appears to be kicking.
All right, I nod to Point Man as I kind of circle around the Protectron, kind of keeping its attention on me so we can get a shot into the back of this thing's neck.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right. I guess I would have you roll wits then, because you're aiding Point Man in this endeavor, I would assume.
Sure. I mean, if this is if it were my turn, I'd just go to kill the Protectron, but
Oh, right. Yeah. In that case, Point Man is going to take a shot. Oh yeah. As he levels the rifle, you sort of see a hawk-like glint in his eye as he finds the shot, pulls the trigger, and you all hear the shot ring out, both Alvin and Cynthia and Louise. As Apex, you see the shot pierce clean through the opening that you made in the ballistic glass, and it sort of ricochets around inside of the glass for a bit and just completely tears at all of the things that were keeping this thing together, and it goes over and hits the ground with a thud.
Is that end combat, or is the Protectron inside?
Meanwhile, inside,
Yeah.
they do have radios.
No.
Fudge!
at the sound of a rifle going off, the Protectron sort of zoots up and looks outside and says, "Warning, gunshots have been heard." Wait.
Protectron, what happened to your
There,
voice?
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Gunshots heard on the premises. Someone will alert the authorities shortly. Please stay inside. I will go and subdue the gunman.
Louise, Louise puts a little hand to Cynthia's side as she's like, "Oh, sure, that's fine." Waits for it to go past.
Yep, same.
And as she sort of gives Cynthia a look, it's just like, lock and load.
Cynthia nods, is gonna go for whatever's the most obvious, probably the back of the neck.
What's some
With what?
decent cover in this building?
Probably nothing.
No cover, huh?
From
alright.
where you're standing at the very front of the museum, not really a lot of great stuff. Some of the sort of exhibits are sort of like built into the walls and stuff. There's not. It's just like a big open space for people to run around and explore.
I will go to the opposite side of the space that Cynthia is and ready my shotgun.
Okay. You are readying your shotgun, Cynthia. What are you doing?
You said there's like basically nowhere to hide, right?
You could like duck behind a wall or something, but
So the Protectrons are. I need to, like. They're just covered in armor, correct?
they are big.
armor.
Yeah, they're big, bulky
Oh,
metal things with like
My
They're,
Lord,
yeah,
huge-
they're like
huge-
refrigerators with arms.
huge ballistic glass domes that control a lot of working parts that you can sort of see happening inside.
Is there anything on the ceiling? Like light fixtures or anything? Or it's just like,
It's just a flat ceiling.
dang.
Oh shit. So the glass thing is only in the front, as if it was like a helmet, right?
It's like a computer monitor kind of look.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see a bunch of gobbledygook inside there.
As it's going out, Cynthia's gonna get far to its side and try and snipe the glass.
Okay, so you're going to take a shot at it as well.
Yes.
Okay. Alvin, are you doing anything?
How is Alvin?
I'm on the other side of the building, but that gunshot, I guess I'd be closer to this corner, so I guess I would try to sprint down this side as fast as I could.
So you're
Down this side.
okay. Right on.
How
We'll
would I be able to make it spatially in squares?
I've thought about this. I would say that you could all move like 30 feet a turn.
Okay, so I can move to this square then,
Yeah, you can.
or this square.
You can move 30 feet base and then an additional 5 feet for every point of body you have.
Wait, so I can
Is how
here.
I'm deciding to rule this.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Alvin,
game-
hearing
this
the
game wasn't
gunshot, just books it down that side of the building, just power fist out, and then looks over to Apex and Point Man with the dead Protectron.
I'm just holding up an arm.
What's going on?
It tried to grab me. I didn't want that.
Oh shit. Well, now they're gonna be a little hostile. All right. Maybe it's just these two. We gotta get back inside. We gotta get back inside now. Here's what I'll try to do. Hey, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a weak part of this wall?
Oh?
Oh god, you're going Kool-Aid Man. this
that
shit.
would
Oh my god,
that
I want
would
him to so badly!
that would be a wits roll to check, and that would be your turn.
All right.
This is all
If it's-
happening
if
kind of
there's no-
fast.
Yeah, exactly.
So roll it.
9.
You see sort of not really like a Legend of Zelda crack in the wall, but you see a place that sort of appears to have been a bit more worn down than the rest of this stonework here. You think probably an explosion could blow a hole through it?
But not power fist hit. Okay.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Shit. Well, that was my brand idea. Okay, then. All right, that's my turn. There's not much else I can do.
Louise. Roll body for your snot gun.
I just had a thought, actually. No, let's start this ball rolling. Let's roll body! 6.
Oh, no.
As you were sort of, like, looking for a place to, duck behind, I'll say that the Protectron isn't quite in your radius. But as you level your shotgun on this thing, you hear a as you look at your gun, and it appears to have misfired. Yeah, you're going to need to either switch to another weapon or take your next turn to unclog that.
No ricochet, huh?
The weapon didn't
I guess that
fire,
wouldn't work.
so...
Yeah. So you're giving me an option to do something else?
On your next turn.
Sure. You know what? Since that happened, Louise is gonna level a look at Cynthia, and on my next turn, I actually would like to go ahead and see if I can look for a console that might turn this thing off.
Okay. Cynthia
sees Louise, nods, and is specifically going to be trying to aim for a weak point to get that glass plate off. Like the screws on it. Or anything that might actually snip it off.
Do you have an ability that lets you sort of hone in on a weak spot of it?
Oh shoot, I don't think I do. No, I don't. Darn. Well, guess it'll come down to the roll then, huh?
You can still shoot at it.
Okay. 8?
Okay. That is a minor success. You catch the Protectron as it's sort of turning to face Point Man, who you can't really see at this point. And you squeeze off a shot, and you see its form sort of, tilt, as the, bullet slams into it, and you see sparks sort of fly for a moment, but as it regains its balance, it sort of slowly looks over towards you.
Oh,
and says,
shit.
Warning, there are multiple armed gunmen in the vicinity. Please, stay still.
And it's going to raise one of its stubby little hands towards you, and a red glowing dot will appear on its palm as it fires off a beam of red energy that catches you in the shoulder, and you take 2 damage.
Fuck! I'll take that in my armor, and she'll just kind of kick back and be like, well, damn it.
You got this?
Firing me twice today.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just... Never mind.
Oh, all right. Find the console.
Yeah. I'm on it.
We're at the start of the sort of everybody's done what they've wanted to. If anybody cares to do anything else,
Apex, hearing the gunshot and the blast, would go hurtling around the side and just diving in to dig his claw into the... Actually, no. He would take the Protectron arm that he has in his hand and just try to, like, jam that into this other Protectron.
Okay.
Arm flail!
For reference,
with another motherfucker.
the Protectron would be around here-ish at this point.
Well, then I would come like booking around the corner, drag my claw into the side of the building to keep my momentum going as I bust in there and just shove this fist as hard as I can through its head.
As you attempt to grab by the ghoulies this Protectron, yeah, that'll be what you're doing. Who's up next?
Me. I will go ahead and run also toward the building, see the Protectron, and I want to do like a jumping, just jump in the air at him, and then just then just slam in the head of my power fist midair.
Okay, Superman punch him.
Boom. Yep, that's what it's called, Superman punch. Thank you.
Superman punch, hopefully connecting.
The Roman Reigns special. Louise, Cynthia?
As I said, I'm going to... It's not interested in me, so I'm going to look for a console to turn this off, much like how it worked in the hospital.
Okay.
Cynthia's got it staring right at her,
huh? Yeah, it appears to have garnered full attention on you now.
We're gonna... I can't target anything. So it's just me shooting at this giant armored thing, then, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Cool. Does it take an action to use a shotgun since I'm probably already holding it?
I mean, yeah, you could switch to your shotgun.
Okay.
Provided you have ammunition for it and shit.
Yeah. Let's give that a whirly gig.
Okay.
Please?
Give him the whirly
8.
gig.
Another 8.
All right. Yeah, certainly. As you level the shotgun, you sort of sling the rifle back over your back, and you pull a shotgun out from under your dress and pull it out, and this spray of pellets just peppers. You see sparks off of its outer chassis, just sort of spark off, and it loses balance, and it manages to squeeze off another shot on you. You take another 2 points of damage.
Apex is going to follow through with his fist then.
Okay. And just for the sake of it, Point Man is going to swirl around and yell, Cynthia! And he's going to take aim once again. And Apex, go ahead.
Body roll. 11!
Woo!
Yeah!
You grab him by the ghoulies. You take this... You take this other Protectron arm, and you see a clear crack in the ballistic glass from all of the just years of age and wear and tear, and the new fresh punctures it's got in it, and you hear the clatter of glass as you just completely cave in this thing's front in where its head would be, and it stumbles back and goes,
Thank you for coming to the National Museum of Transport.
Station?
Just imagine as he's like rounding the front of this thing, you get that like anime gleam where like the 2 yellow dots in his eyes kind of streak to the side, and then bam, just slams the fist into it.
Just grabbed by the ghoulies. I just wanted to imagine Apex doing like the SpongeBob yell with the tongue like wagging back and forth. Like,
If you do that again, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you.
See, if I say, you know where I live, come and get me, you'll have to jump a plane, so I got time to run.
all right. It appears that everything is quiet now.
Alvin lands on the ground. That was a pretty good flying, but Apex had it.
she'll still do what she was going to plan to do and see if there's a console, because if there's more of these things, maybe we can turn them all off in one swoop.
Right on. Roll a wits roll.
Yes. 9.
Nice.
You search head to toe. You see a bunch of exhibits.
You still have
Not.
the Spectron filter on, by the way.
You see a bunch of exhibits. Wait, do I?
No, you don't.
Oh, it was just roboting then. I'm sorry. It's
all you really see is a bunch of exhibits, some interesting stuff if you would stop and look, but you're on the prowl for something else. You see a receptionist desk. But no real working terminal there. Doesn't appear to be a working terminal in this area.
Pooh. I guess, could I roll to search the secretary desk then for something?
With your 9,
Of
I'll say
interest?
that you can search for something. What would you find in here, though?
A map, card keys, maybe one of those employee badges we could use so much.
Change myself back to hired.
You edit the employee database to rehire yourself.
Apex would like turn around after that thing died and just ask, "Is everyone all right?"
I'm probably leaking something I shouldn't be, but I think I'll be all right.
Oh no, that won't do. Here, let me come on over. Let me see what I can do.
She's got 2 holes, one in her shoulder, and where did the other one hit me?
It's sort of caught you in where your rib area would be.
Yeah, so one on her shoulder and one on her side. Is it a clean through or?
No, it just sort of blackened the. It burnt through the sort of rubbery synthetic skin that you have and into the metal.
Okay.
But not much more than that. It just sort of lightly damaged the outside of it.
Oh, Betsy, that's not good.
Well,
Here.
I'm fine. I don't feel pain, so it's just a little cosmetic addition I'm going to have for a while.
Well, let me see if I can't at least do something for y'all. Oh, let me see. Must have something in this tool belt here.
You'd be
and
fixing armor.
yes, I'm going to go ahead and use patch job. If something becomes damaged while in the field, I can attempt to patch it up. I can roll smarts. Resolve 10 or higher. I can restore 2 armor to something.
Ooh.
So hot damn. And let's go, big brain. 10. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You have worked on Cynthia a couple of times in the past, and you're pretty familiar with how to repair her, at least on a baseline level. You're still a bit unknowledgeable on the intricate inner workings of her systems, but you know how to keep her in working order for the most part. And yeah, go ahead and do whatever that ability gives you. I believe it's 2 armor.
The patch job says if I get a 10 or higher, I can restore 2 armor to an object.
Hell yeah.
Cynthia is an object, I guess.
Yeah, it's not an object, but it does. But Cynthia's has all armor and whatnot, so I restored your.
Yep.
Jesse,
Thank you.
you're welcome. See, I'm a healer too, but just for yous.
Thanks.
You're welcome, friend.
He's your own special healer.
Yay.
Louise, you actually do manage to find. You actually do manage to find a map here, and it shows you the general layout of this place. And you appear to be in a building labeled "History of Planes, Trains, and Auto." Over here, you've got. If we scroll out a bit, let me just go ahead and label these for you. We've got.
We've got.
Come on, don't worry.
We've
Oh,
got.
it'll happen.
Oh, we have.
it's coming.
We have the cars.
Oh, it's coming.
We have the meats.
We have the meats. We have the meats. We have them.
We have the meats.
Over here, you have the old train collection. Let me
Alrighty.
make that a bit bigger and a bit bolder. We'll use Anton for this. Oh, that's impact. All right. And over here, down and to your left, you've got the...
The wheels on the car go round and round.
Yeah,
round
speaking
and
of cars, it's the Museum of Automobiles.
Wow.
Wow.
See,
I got it.
Louise could have been. I mean, Cynthia could have been a tour guide.
Yeah, see, I already knew without knowing anything at all because I didn't work
Judgy.
there.
Judgmental robots.
Yeah.
And that is all you find, unfortunately. No employee passes or anything like that.
Well, Louise will hold it up overhead. Found a map.
Good. Wish we could have found that, not these two at the same time. As I back kick one of the lying on the ground security trons, protectrons.
Your steel boots just clangs off of it.
Well, that was fun. Not.
Heh.
Eh,
Let's say we give this place a quick once-over before moving on.
yeah,
Bad
absolutely.
plan.
I want to check out these fellers while y'all are sniffing around here real quick.
You are
At least
looting?
we know which way we can go.
Are you going to loot
Yeah.
them?
Looting.
I'm going to loot them in a different way. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check their radar marks and also see if they have anything on them alluding to whether or not jet sniffing around here.
Immediately you would tell that these aren't markings for, these aren't markings of, the White Razors.
Oh, they
These
aren't?
appear-
I thought you said they were.
No, they're not. There is a dead
Oh,
White
then
Razor
I'm-
outside.
Let's look at him.
Oh.
You
The
see a
state
dead
of
White
that.
Razor.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. No, I'm gonna go ahead and check him and see if he's holding on to anything, or if he had like a note like, "Hey, look here to fill it with drugs" or something, or "Hey,
Okay. Look here for drugs.
look here for drugs," or "Jet wants you to do something," something.
Me,
'Cause
White Razor,
if
find drugs,
Alvin
go
see-
kill.
Go kill. Because if Alvin sees a White Razor, he's immediately has a tackle. So
Okay.
okay, you want me to roll a wits
that'd be
for
a-
that, or
Yeah, that'd be a wits to see what he might have on him.
all right? Let's go wits. What is that wits? That is a 12.
Oh,
That is
12.
a 12.
Yeah.
That is
Nice.
a very good roll. You know all of the exact spots that someone like this would be hiding any potential valuables, and you find with that roll. You find 13 caps. You find 7 shotgun shells. And 3 inhalers full of jet.
Oh, Lord.
Jet?
The
Jet Jet is a chem that most of you would probably be familiar with. Probably not Cynthia. It's
I mean, I know Psycho. I just don't know Jet.
yeah, it looks like an asthma inhaler. The tube that is connected to it is a deep red. And it's, how would I describe it? It's got sort of a hallucinogenic amphetamine sort of effect to people who use it. It has people who use it regularly experience rushes of euphoria and adrenaline. But the drawbacks can be altered states of consciousness, being strung out whenever they're not using it. That's probably all you would know, baseline. Alvin, you would know that people who use it in combat tend to seem very fast. And you would know, mechanically, that if you used it, you would get 2 actions on a turn.
At the risk of, going all kung fu crazy.
Of me rolling funny dice.
Oh boy, oh boy.
The craziest of dice.
But he doesn't look like some kind of courier or runner or scout for him or something like that.
He didn't seem to have any rhyme or reason that you can tell, at least, to be here. No written notes or anything like that. Just appeared to be some standard low-level grunt as well.
His White Razor might have been cut off from his group or something. It's kind of weird that he has shotgun shells, but his shotgun ain't around. That's just concerning.
Maybe it was confiscated by the Protectrons.
Maybe. Not sure what he's doing around here. Yeah, he got cut off from his thing. He got cut off from his group or something. Also found these two, and between his fingers, he'll hold up the canisters of Jet. This is pretty common for him. A lot of rank and file had these. You guys ever seen these?
Can't say I have.
How about you?
News to me. Well, I've heard of it, but
It's Jet. It's a pretty common drug that White Razors use. Basically, you take a big puff of it, you feel like you're on cloud 9. You feel like you're the wind. Like I've seen people move quicker than shit through a Brahmin with this thing.
Oh.
Does have some pretty nasty downsides there sometimes.
well, it always seems to.
But, what do you want to do with these? As he wiggles the Jet canisters in his fingers.
I mean, you found them. We could maybe sell them, or I don't know. I guess we shouldn't just leave them here in the wind.
That's a trade-off. Point man, what do you feel about it?
Well, I think you should probably get rid of them, personally.
Yes. They should be destroyed. They hurt people. They are the tools of our enemy.
Knowing your history,
Be
I
better
say
if
get
we
rid of
weren't
them.
around.
You're probably right. Probably right about that. Hold on. I'll just set him on the ground, and I'll just put my Power Fist above him. And then I will probably just trigger the Power Fist, just crush him.
Okay. You hear the cracking of glass and a slight sizzle of this sort of powdery white smoke pops out. And it disperses in the wind. And the 3 canisters of jet have been destroyed.
Yeah. All right. It's all gone now. As he goes ahead and takes a shop rag and baps some of the residue off of his Power Fist.
Alrighty.
Y'all want to keep going down to that museum then? The automobile one. Down, where was it on the map, Louise?
Shows him. Yeah, I mean, did you want to, just give me 1 sec. I just want to give one more look-see. Because I haven't actually given the rest of the building a quick over. A quick once-over. Haha, words! I know them.
What are you looking for?
Well, I mean, is this all just like history, or do they really have some old car or two sitting in here?
With
Like
your earlier,
the old cars.
with your, you were looking specifically for a terminal. Make another.
No, I wanted to do a new roll. I wanted to do a new roll for looking at, since it says it's the history of automobiles too. It's like, I don't know, they got like an old car sitting around to sort of show. Maybe we can find the part we need in there. I'm doubting it because I assume we need to go down to the Museum of Automobiles. Probably.
Just with a brief look around here, it's mostly exhibits. You do not see any cars in here. You see, you see like tires and what might look like really old car parts, but it wasn't what you were looking for.
Yeah, fair. Can I just roll a general searchy round roll then?
Yeah, sure.
Key. 7.
What would you find in here? You find some really interesting plaques about the history of automobiles.
I'll have that. Just rips it off the wall.
You're gonna need to roll a body roll for that shit.
Oh God!
Let me have my fun, Connor.
If Louise wants it, Apex will help.
No, I'm kidding.
Louise
is a weapon.
Scraping the gold off the walls as we're walking down the hallway.
I just having a improvised weapon now. Giant metal plaque. No, it's okay.
I just beat something to death with its own friend's hand.
That is true. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah?
We're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Is everything fine?
I may have smashed my head into my microphone.
Ow.
But we're fine.
Okay. As long as you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Cynthia is gonna look around as well.
Okay.
Trying to see what she can salvage out of the protectrons.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and make me
a...
What
kind of... Is it body or wits or what is it?
I'd say... yeah, it'll just be a wits roll, probably, for you.
Cool. And at the same... Well, it's too late I rolled. I was going to say that she was also trying to see how Point Man reacts to her getting shot twice. And how he's acting now, because she cares about that.
He sort of... he would have been worried, obviously, to see you get shot. But seeing Alvin sort of patch you up, he appears to be a bit relieved. He's kind of shown himself to be hard to read sometimes, but he appears to be relieved that you're doing better.
Okay.
And what you find from the Protectron is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, You find in a little bit of the arm that sort of broke as Apex used it to bash in this other one. You see these little tiny yellow canisters with like a lightning bolt in the outside of it, and you can add 3 fusion cells to your inventory.
Oh.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Like regular fusion cells?
They're
Those
for
are
plasma weapons.
Yeah, they're for plasma weapons. You're thinking of fusion cores.
No, well, I have fusion cores, but we also have microfusion cells. At least that's what I put down.
Those are the same thing, I think.
Okay. I have 2 of those.
Yeah, they're the same thing. They're just called they're just shortened to fusion cells. Yes, and fusion cores are the big things that power a lot of the...
Big boys.
Yeah, and our car.
Yeah.
Mr. Daliard.
Someday.
I'm over here. Back in Riverside.
Why he's watching our prisoner right now.
I'm watching you on twitch.tv/Unexpectables.
I wonder if Mr. Daliard's having fun.
They're just having
Meanwhile.
Yeah, that's all you find besides maybe some tech stuff or steel if you want it.
She'll point that out to Alvin, but she doesn't really have use of it.
Apex has no idea what the tech things are, but he'd just grab a handful of them and just shove them into his fanny pack.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He doesn't know what pieces will be helpful for the thing he wants to make.
What?
You grab a handful of robotic gobbledygook.
Robotic gobbledygook.
You could probably just add like gears and steel.
And various wires.
Parts. Yes.
You were gonna say something, Alvin?
What's that you what's that you got there, Cynthia?
Oh,
You said you're pointing out to me. Like...
Yeah, I found a couple of fusion cells, but there was some steel, and I didn't know if any of these parts might be useful to you.
Let's take a look. Alvin will whip out a screwdriver and pry some stuff and see what he can find.
Okay. Ooh, this one had its brains bashed in. Let's see what you find in there. Where's my dice? My die hard dice.
Die hard dice.
You actually once you sort of dig into its innards a bit, you're knowledgeable about technology enough to know where some of the good stuff might be, and you actually managed to pull out a biometric scanner.
Ooh. I don't know what that does, but it sounds very exciting.
Nothing
that
yet.
is precious. All right. Yeah, this will definitely help us.
Yeah, Alvin, sometimes you know that sometimes this could be used to be broken down into some other stuff. Whoa.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that was.
What happened?
Motorcycles racing.
Oh, yeah, that was me then. I'm next to the highway, so.
Bye. Yeah, here's a cornucopia stuff. We could use it to go ahead and make all kinds of fun stuff.
It's a pretty valuable part.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, you said fart?
Funny fart.
Sorry.
It's a pretty valuable fart.
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Yeah, I could use this for all kinds of things, that is, or just for all the nice little wires and parts in it. I mean, heck, sometimes these things have good lenses in them.
Well, I'm just glad it'll be useful since it caused a bit of a mess.
Looks at her shoulder again.
Yeah, sorry about that. There's only so much filler epoxy can use, you know.
Oh, Alvin, you don't need to apologize. I'm the one who shot at it.
You sure you're gonna
I
be
know,
okay?
I know.
I should be fine. I mean, I don't think it hit anything vital. I just being careless. It didn't get you all, did it?
Heard the gunshot and I tried to run as fast as I could, but once I got here, just both of the protectrons were taken out.
Nah, I'm good. Sorry it took all the anger out on you.
Oh, well, if there was gonna be one to take it out on, I suppose I'm the best fit for it.
I have a bruise, but I'll be fine.
She kind of like looks him over because you can't really tell he's in full mask and everything.
He got smacked on the lower jaw.
Which she
Yeah.
cannot see.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because of the mask and also the large mutton chops that he's got going on, but
Beard.
big bushy beard. But yeah, there's a little bit of a bruise that's beginning to form.
Well, if we come across ice, we'll take care of that best we can.
I will be fine.
I know.
Shall we?
All right.
Apex
Yeah, I'm ready.
gestures forward.
Yeah. I'm ready to settle up. I'll keep my eyes open, see if there's anything. I'll keep my eyes open.
All right, let's mosey.
Sounds
All right.
good to me.
You mosey. Are you
I'm
doing this?
moseying.
Are you doing this? Are you just moving, or are you moving
moving.
stealthily?
Oh,
Ape-
stealthily
Ape-
for sure.
Apex is keeping his eye out for more protectrons or any.
Yeah, me has the
Particularly
feeling more
dangerous
of them are
wildlife.
around.
Okay.
Oh no.
If you're moving stealthily, I guess I would just go ahead and say, everybody roll. Wheats.
Wheat.
Wheat.
That's a good one.
Wheat.
Oh, except... Oh, wait, I'm good. It's a 4. Or a
11.
10. That's not what I said.
I got 11.
I got a 4.
Ah.
I got a rock.
Sorry.
And Point Man is also going to roll. And he's doing all right tonight.
He
yeah.
deserves a good night.
Yeah.
Got a hot hand.
He rolled a 10.
Nice. Aw.
Twinsies.
You all, with your successes, managed to make up for Alvin, who sort of sticks out a little bit. Alvin, you get the sense that you're not quite as well hidden as the others. As a matter of fact, you would probably stick out. And you yourself have a bit of trouble keeping track of the others as they're sort of moving stealthily through like the dead trees and the shaped bushes that are now brown and lifeless. As you make your way towards the automobile center.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sneaking along. Sneaking
Ooh.
along.
No. I got.
Which way?
Grab
And
my
since
Over here.
you're on the
Which way to
lookout, you would see, as you're walking, a protectron around here-ish.
Apex peers at it from the bushes.
He's on a little
Doesn't-
robot smoke break.
Doesn't seem to notice the rest of you.
Uh-oh. But...
But it does notice Alvin.
Oh
and it sort of off in the distance begins to come over towards you all. And let me just go ahead and
Gary
rest
Chickenen.
the rest of you get the sense that it hasn't seen you. But Alvin, it is moving towards you with purpose. It hasn't fired at you or anything like that, but...
Jeez. You guys should keep on going. I'll try to distract you for a little bit.
Are you sure?
Maybe we should all stick together and just make a run for it.
You're the one who knows what we're looking for.
Right. Yeah. All right. Quick, around that way, around the corner.
While keeping a harsh eye on things that are around. Don't do that. It's scary.
I can't move. I can't move into your square.
That's the scariest red dot I've ever seen.
Please.
The scariest red dot.
Do not run.
Too late!
Run faster!
There's no way this thing can outrun you, is all I'm going to say.
Do not run.
Wait, I love you.
Oh, okay.
Come the
Alvin, not
fuck
sure how to deal with the situation. Just sees a trash can, just knocks it over real quick. Just
Oh my
tip,
god.
run!
What was that I said before? Pocket sand!
You knock over a trash can with ancient garbage in it.
That means it's mostly mulch by now.
As you make your way around to the side of the building, you'll notice that there is a lot of rubble outside what was probably this back entrance here. It appears to be blocking your path.
Oh no.
But you are around this opposite side of this building, and Google Maps work with me here.
Never.
Yeah.
I like to think about the rubble piles in Google Maps. Like at the museum right now, somebody's like, and here's our scenic rubble pile.
Okay, scenic rubble.
This rubble was started in 1864.
Oh my god.
It was signed off by President Grant.
President H.R. Rubble.
The invisible president.
What?
He's the secret invisible president.
Oh.
And as you round the corner, you actually notice that these are two buildings that do not appear to be as connected as they look on the map.
Is there a way into this building?
Yes.
Not from
see if there's a back door.
Not from the angle you think the back door is where that rubble was blocking.
Damn.
You didn't quite get a good look at the other side of this building.
Keep running?
Yeah.
I am catching up.
No!
Here I go.
No, I don't want it! Move, people!
Chase it. I don't know how I learned to speak like that.
Are you?
Any openings, any doors?
Going away. Going away so fast.
Weak points in the wall.
I'm getting it out of
As Cynthia runs off the map.
I got in here!
I don't know. Please, come on.
Anyway, yeah.
I must escape.
This is a SpongeBob situation.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Any doors on this side at all? Anything?
Breach points, points of entry, points of ingress.
As long as we keep going around, we're almost to that one building that we want to be in.
I'm just worried we're gonna run smack face into another Protectron.
I don't want that.
I would like to find a door.
There's a bigger Protectron. Its designation, Big Protectron.
Big Protectron.
It's only like an inch taller.
Big Protect energy.
You see, yeah, around Alvin, where you would be, you see an entrance that Point Man is standing in front of it right here. It appears to, you thought it was a window at first, but there does appear to be door handles on it. Appears to be a bit of an older building.
Try the door.
Okay.
Alvin will rush over and grab the door handle and give it a tug.
Okay.
Yes.
It opens.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Quick, in here for a call. Quick, in here for a call for more.
But what if they're
Ah!
all in?
Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
Apex jumps to the door as well.
And as you do, you now notice that as you open the door, you appear to have sort of knocked over like a velvet rope situation. As one of these posts sort of clangs to the ground as you see around you, old, ancient automobiles of all different shapes and sizes. You see what might have been like an old tractor that is painted green and has like a red front where the engine is supposed to go. That is probably the oldest car any of you have ever seen. It ran on gasoline.
My
Wait, man.
goodness.
Please come inside the building and shut the door.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my stars, I'm in heaven.
Well,
Huh.
as the post gets knocked over, you now see the Protectron that was standing right to the side of you turns over and mutters,
Hello.
Do not touch the display.
it raises its hands threateningly, and that's where we're
You know
gonna take a
what?
break.
Louise is gonna go for.
Yeah. break
Damn it!
time.
Just like that, I'm back in hell. I'm safe. No, you're not.
Apex
Well,
is walking
you-
in there. But what if that's where they come from? Whatever.
At this point,
I'm
Alvin's like, I hate
afraid.
everything here.
I've got some bad news.
Oh. I see.
What?
I'm gonna get some water in a bathroom. break.
Alrighty.
What's the bad news, Mr. Protectron?
I'll sit here while people need to tinkle.
I'll be here for a moment as well because I have a cat.
Alrighty.
I cannot move.
How's it going, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Feeling for you, chat. Boom. Hello, chat. Is it going to fire again? I hope not.
Hope you're enjoying Funny Laserman.
I
Funny
don't want to be
robot.
shot no more. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I got a cat on my lap.
Which one?
Selena. The
Is she
lappiest of my
happy?
cats. I think. I don't know. She's a cat. She's very hard to read. Implacable, one might say.
What? Implacable?
Isn't that a word? Like not like hard to read?
Implacable.
I feel like it's a word.
Yeah.
I've heard it before.
Unable to be placated.
Oh, well then yes.
Interesting.
She's very roly.
Roly?
Like she's I don't know. She either seems anxious or extremely needy.
Maybe it's both.
Either way, implacable was a good word for it. I'm
It is
proud
a good
of myself.
word. Good job.
Thank you.
Hard to believe we're almost gonna get our very first car. Crazy. Oh, I like this music.
Yeah.
Very pleasant. It is a word indeed. Why was I programmed to feel pain? I wasn't. Wait, was I? No, I was not. I had to think about that. Well, my meat mech suit is programmed for pain, but Cynthia is not. Rabbit has returned. I
It is me.
shall return momentarily.
Welcome back, Rabbit.
Oh, thank you very much there, Laney. I love that I found that stuff on the White Razor.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and destroy the jet. You know, jet, the drug that. Oh, the sweet drug.
Oh,
Here,
delicious, delicious drug.
let's go ahead and do it. Got the power fist over it. Last chance to change my mind.
Anybody having second thoughts? Like, because I'm not.
Because I'm. Ooh, sweet. Sweet. Oh, okay.
Ow. Hello, Selena. Yes. Your claws are quite sharp. I love you.
Oh, you know how you have a pet cat and a pet dog now, right?
I have two. Yeah, I have two cats and a.
Oh, you have two cats. I just thought you had the one.
Nah, I got the two.
That's awesome. I have a new outdoor pet. You want to know what it is?
Oh,
Possum.
that's great. I love that.
Yes, I got a sweet possum out here. I saw her shuffling around last night. She is gigantic.
Jet is made from the fumes of cow shit. I'm back.
Breathing that poopy gas. Yeah, I was telling Lanny, I'm like, man, I'm glad I found those drugs. It's like, yeah, let's destroy those drugs. There's sweet drug. Just anybody put power fist over this jet. Let's chance. Anyone?
Oh, I heard you.
Sure. Take them for the road. Yeah.
Well, just want to think about it real quick before we commit.
Or destroy that sweet candy. I think the best part of that wasn't that Connor laughed. It's the part that where Connor went, "Oh, I heard you."
I know.
He knows. He remembers.
I have wireless
I
headphones.
understand.
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, good. I was wondering if you were or not. So,
I just hope you kept the receipt.
of course I do. I keep my receipts like a good tax fella does.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
You are back. You are back. You are back.
I also have a new outdoor pet. It's possum.
What?
Possum.
Why?
Possum.
Because I live in a country town. I get possums, raccoons. Sometimes the dog that drags itself through the fence and wanders around at night.
Is it your friend, though? Like, does it take things from your hand, or is it just one that like hangs out nearby?
See it shuffling around. Like,
Okay.
I see it shuffling around out in the parking deck outside.
That constitute like, a neighborly acquaintance.
Exactly.
That
It's my new neighbor.
Yeah, that has the potential to be like a new buddy,
Exactly.
When
It's
you get the possum to start eating Doritos from your hand, that's a lifelong friendship.
Oh, absolutely. I had a skunk last summer.
Oh, really?
Which you think would be terrible, but like the lawn looked so nice when the skunk, who I named the janitor, when he was there.
Oh.
Because I don't know, as I was talking, apparently they eat a bunch of grubs and stuff that like really trashes up lawns.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that skunk got fat as hell, and he left that lawn really nice.
Extra thick skunky.
Mm-hmm.
I miss you, the janitor. Hope to see you this spring.
And now I shall be right back and grab myself beverage.
I got you. I also have outdoor cats. The best part is spring. Spring, they all have kittens, and I have kitten parades out in my front lawn. They go around toddling, doing kitten stuff. And then there's nary a mouse for eons. It's so good. Do you like live out in the boondocks? Not really. This is a country town that's not too far from the city I grew up in. And that's next to a country byway and a viaduct. And past the viaduct is nothing. Just scores of nothing. The buildings and architecture around here, though, are really old. Like really, really old. One of the best and coolest landmarks here is we have a church made out of. It's a whole cathedral that was made out of blackened stone, and that was built when the state was founded in 1806. So it's over 200 years old. It's one of the oldest freaking buildings in the state.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Yeet.
Welcome back.
Indeed.
Welcome in.
Are we all back?
I think so. No, wait, Nick's not back yet.
Yeah, I think he said he was going to do something.
Oh, somebody asked a neat question.
Huh?
So someone asked a neat question in the chat. Rabbit, as an Ohioan, I'm wondering, what do you think would happen to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in the Fallout universe?
Oh.
It's pristine except for the Metallica section. That got.
Oh, God.
Who's the most prominent figure in that museum?
It's so overtly decadent.
Well, I mean, I could see in the Fallout universe, like, a cult being formed around Elvis Presley or something.
Well,
in New Vegas,
funny that you mentioned that.
I return.
Yeah, isn't that right, Connor? In New Vegas, there's like a cult of Presley.
The Kings are a gang in New Vegas that are made up entirely out of Elvis Presley impersonators.
Oh, there you go.
They refer to him as like the king.
The King.
And because
Settle down, baby.
So much like old world propaganda for him, they just they worshipped him like he was a god.
I'm just thinking about the casting for that voiceover being like, we just need a handful of guys who can do Elvis Presley impersonations.
Do you mean Liam O'Brien 10 times?
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
There's a gang in Cleveland that goes ahead and like lives in and protects a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame called the ZZ Tops. Oh man, that would be so cool.
And you know what they say? Every ghoul's crazy about a sharp-dressed man.
Oh, can we have like different musical factions like warring for supremacy in that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
That would be so cool.
The country guys the country guys against the R&B people and the pop people and the just yay. Well, it's rock and roll isn't, I guess. So maybe just like you can have country rock in there.
Best part is Cleveland wouldn't even look that different.
Yeah, no, I've it.
Do I have a laugh track in here?
Probably.
I hope so.
No.
I've got this.
East Cleveland would still look completely. Who knows? It getting glass might have beautified it. Who knows?
I still laugh at that old Cleveland Tourism Board old YouTube video. Fun times at Cleveland today, Cleveland.
You
God.
have no idea how 100% accurate all those Cleveland tours videos are.
Here we go.
Come to Cleveland town, everyone. Come and look at both of our buildings.
That's a freaking shame. I remember I went to the Hard Rock Cafe one time for my birthday up there. The Hard Rock Cafe is built in the Cleveland Mall. Every other place in the Cleveland Mall looks like a blown out pile of fuck to death shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a Hard Rock Cafe that looks like it's just doing just fine. It almost looks like a Silent Hill hallucination. Like Silent Hill made that for you, and you're like, don't go in there. Like,
But I want to have a not that worth it hamburger.
I did have a not that worth it hamburger. And you know what? Not worth it. But I wasn't footing the bill because that was my 30th birthday.
Birthday.
Egg salad.
Oh,
all right.
Man.
Are we all ready to roll
best
back
thing-
into the gateways?
Yes. But as an
Yeah.
Ohioan, let me finish up with this. The best part of Cleveland is the Playhouse Square and then getting out of Cleveland. It's the Playhouse Square and then traffic. That's all you have to look forward to.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. All
That's
right.
all me.
Well, if we're all back, then let's go ahead and bring it back into tonight's episode of Gateway.
Woohoo!
Bye, chat.
Oh, bye, Jack.
As you enter this building lined wall to wall with old automobiles, you see now that you have appeared to get the attention of 3 Protectrons.
Oh my god.
You know what? Louise is gonna try. Louise very frantically says, "Oh, thank God you're here. There's one of you guys is outside chasing us. We don't know, it's malfunctioning or something. It keeps saying we're not guests, but we are. We're just tourist guests. Please help us."
Unfortunately, they all lumber towards you, and they all bellow the same thing.
Please do not touch the displays. Please
currently
do not
outside
touch the displays.
Wait, are we behind a velvet rope right now?
Yes, we
You
are.
sure are.
What happened? Like, okay, Apex is going to. Oh no, there's no way Apex would know the dichotomy of this.
Damn, that role playing.
Cynthia will say, "Oh no, I didn't realize we came in through the wrong door. We'll get away from the display right now." And she just like shoos everybody like, "Move away from the ropes. This is a problem area."
Cynthia Smith, please do not touch the displays.
If I
I had human skin, that would be like rubbing salt in a wound. But thank goodness I don't.
They appear to be. They appear to have a one-track mind.
Okay, I will take Cynthia's advice. And,
Apex will be
go away
Apex will
from the
be-
display.
Apex will be a shoot away, despite knowing that they need to touch the displays.
I will acquiesce and back away from the very pretty tractor.
All right, you're all backing out.
Well,
we're
sitting
I
away
guess
from the
we're moving
display.
further into the building, past the velvet rope.
You're moving further into the building, and as you
Basically
do,
getting away from the display that we're
Oh
in.
God.
they appear to still be walking towards you with their hands raised.
Yeah. Can I dismantle them yet?
Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. Looks like we're gonna
Yeah,
have to.
just
Ah.
okay.
All three of them.
music hits.
All three of them continue to bellow.
Please do not touch the displays. Please do not
I'm
touch
gonna-
the displays.
I
We're
guess I'll
not
take
touching
cover
them.
behind a car.
All right, so you're taking cover, Louise.
I'll take cover behind a car and ready my shotgun.
All right.
Because maybe they won't shoot the display. I don't know. Probably not.
I'm gonna go ahead and rush the one that's closest to Louise.
Oh God. Oh God.
Apex
Oh,
will head
God.
in the to the one that's closest in the opposite direction.
All right.
Just kind of like bear his claw out. Try to gauge this thing, try to see if there's any like soft spots on it. And try to jab his claw into the most vital looking area it has. Probably the armpit joint.
Alrighty. Cynthia, did you say what you were doing yet?
She's gonna tell Point Man 3 o'clock, then 9 o'clock. And
Hold on.
then she will aim a shot at the one at the 3 o'clock. With a sniper, the rifle.
Okay.
That's a body roll, yeah?
We'll go in order of who spoke up first. That would be Louise. You're hiding behind one of the displays. You have you seen one of those cars that you have to get out and you have to hand crank the engine in the front?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, welcome to the Museum of Transportation. They got some old fuckers in here. You duck
yeah,
behind one
sure.
of those. Go ahead and make me a wits roll for this.
Sure. 8.
Okay. As you sort of move behind the display, you see that the red dot that was forming in the Protectron that was closest to you sort of powers back down and goes, and it appears to move closer towards you and says, please do not touch the displays. And you get the sense that, it doesn't want to harm these displays.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Louise will clock that and sort of be like, pick the oldest, most expensive looking thing you can find in this room and hide behind it, guys.
Got it.
That said, it is still moving towards you. With
It's gonna
purpose.
fucking have to pull me out of that car.
It's just not gonna shoot you with lasers.
Great.
Oh, Lord. Wait, so can I still do an action, or is that my turn?
That hiding was your turn.
Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll ready my next turn for a shotgun blast.
Sweet. All right. I believe it was Alvin next.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and walk toward this one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and left hook it.
All right. Seeing an opportunity as it lowers its arms slightly and doesn't appear to be charging its lasers anymore. You go in and swing. Roll body.
All right. Here I go with the mangling. And that is an 8.
All right. You crack this thing over on its big ballistic dome. The ballistic glass buckles and cracks. And you take a good you put a good dent in its head, but it wheels back around and one of its arms slams into your gut and you take 2 damage.
Righty.
Apex.
Apex goes to try to dismantle one of them.
All right.
10.
Excellent.
Woo!
Yeah, just like before, you see sort of like a soft, rubbery tube that appears to be connecting the arm joints on this one Protectron, and you look for an opening as it raises its hand to sort of punch towards you, and you slice clean through it with your Deathclaw gauntlet, and the arm just sort of goes slack and limp at its side, and it turns towards you. Please do not touch the displays. It's still kicking, though.
I won't.
All right. Cynthia.
Point man
You're-
then Cynthia, 'cause she told him
Okay.
stuff.
Point man, then Cynthia. Sure thing.
Yeah.
Point man is going to take your word for it. He trusts you, and he is going to run in, look towards 3 o'clock, and he is going to squeeze off a shot with his rifle. And he's rolling hot tonight as he looks further in and he sees the one. Were you gesturing towards the one at the far end of the room, or the one that Apex is currently tangling
the one
with?
Apex is currently, because like 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then we'll deal with the last one. But the most immediate ones are the ones that are right next to us.
Yeah, he just like before Apex, he waits for a moment to squeeze off the shot, and as you sort of duck out of the way and move behind it, a shot rings out and digs a huge hole into the front of its chest, and sparks begin to fly out of it, and it buckles down. Please do not touch the displays, and it's looking bad.
And
Cynthia.
now,
but still moving.
Still moving.
but now Cynthia will shoot it.
All right,
With a body
Cynthia.
roll, with a rifle.
Body roll. Watch out for the
11.
body rolls.
Woo!
And that'll do it. As Point Man sort of ducks back behind the doorway, he nods towards you, and you swoop back around and you pull off a shot. And you fire into sort of the opposite side as you appear to have hit something vital, and it falls to its knees and smacks its face against the floor. The Protectron in the middle is no more. You still have 2 left.
Oh, fuck. Well,
Apex nods to Cynthia and Point Man and shifts his attention to the one furthest to the south of the building.
the far 3 o'clock.
That looks like a 6 o'clock to me.
Well, yeah, in this top down, but us, yes, correct.
Okay. Yes. That is where Apex
All right.
will be heading next.
All right, so you're heading towards the one that Alvin is dealing with? Is what you're saying?
I'm heading towards
Down.
this one.
Okay, all right. Making your way downtown.
Yeah, Apex would be like strafing between the cars, just like if this thing's like holding out its blaster at all, he wants to make this thing's life as difficult as possible.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So you're basically trying to maneuver tactically between these cars to try and avoid its lasers.
Yeah, Yeah.
All right,
it'll
I'll
be,
keep that in. I'll keep that in mind. All right. What? Who's up next?
Alvin?
Yeah, I think that's me.
Okay.
Locked in melee with this thing.
All right, you're still punching at it.
Yep, I'm gonna duck low and I'm gonna go ahead and try to uppercut its block off.
All right.
And
Well, wait. We got to get everybody else's actions in
oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, that's right. I'm eager.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll to shoot.
Okay. You're shooting.
Shooting.
Okay. That'll leave us with Cynthia.
Also going to shoot the one that I told Point Man to shoot at, the one to our left. Up.
Right. Okay. So the one that Alvin and Louise are dealing with right now.
Yes, correct.
He'll sort of pull out a 10mm pistol from his hip, and he'll nod. And what are you doing?
I'ma shoot it
You're gonna shoot it.
with
All
my
right.
rifle.
Okay, Apex, you are ducking between these cars, trying to sort of get it to not shoot at you with its laser fists.
I figure I'm too far away to get into actual melee range, so I'm gonna have to take
That
a round.
is
defensively to try to
correct.
Roll between some cars here.
That is correct and certainly worth it in this case. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a wits to try and get
All
closer without taking any damage.
That is an 8.
An 8. Yeah, you do duck and weave, and this thing is sort of on a swivel back and forth looking as you roll between cars and cars. It does manage to squeeze off a shot that sort of grazes you a bit, not enough to really hurt you. You would have taken a bit of damage, but you think your shield sort of saved you here.
Yeah, I'm able to kind of dodge out of the way, like it singes some of my hair.
What's your shield rating again?
It's a 1.
Okay, yeah.
My hair is like Batman's cape. I'm just like.
You actually.
The pelt of the apex.
Sorry, I'm just looking at rulings here. Actually, I think if you were trying to get closer to it and act defensively, you would take half of any damage you would take.
Pretty much, yeah.
You take 1 damage in that case.
So these things are stronger than the other ones. All right.
As the laser sort of clips the back of your ankle, you get this. You get the sense that these things are actually bypassing your shield.
Oh.
You would realize that they have breach 1 to their laser weapons.
All right.
But you do only take 1 damage. You would have taken 2, and you are closer.
So next turn, I should be able to attack
Yes.
properly.
All right, Alvin. Alvin.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to adjust for the flapping of his Danger Will Robinson arms, and we're gonna go ahead and try to duck low and then punch high with an uppercut.
Duck low, punch high. Do it. Roll body.
Crawl body. 10.
Dope.
Yes.
Excellent. You thrust forward with your fist, and you squeeze the trigger that pushes out the actual like punching mechanism of your power fist, and just slam this thing's head against the wall, and it buckles forward. It is likewise not looking so good anymore, but it sort of stumbles. Please.
Oh, that's eerie. Oh, that's eerie.
And yeah, you've successfully pounced. Louise, you're shooting it?
Yeah.
Roll body.
Wait. 12.
Ooh.
And that'll do it. You seize the
As
opportunity.
she fires off her shot, is this the one that was going, please, please, please?
Yeah.
As she fires her shot, she goes, please don't touch the displays.
You're so cool.
Please. Please. Yes.
And you fill it full of buckshot as it slams up against the wall from the force of the shotgun blast and falls forward with a pristine display.
1 for the money, 2 for the show. Ricochet, please.
Ricochet?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Roll it.
please.
It's gonna
Whoop.
bounce over a lot.
9.
Of displays.
Yeah.
All right. That is a minor success. Let me look at what. Ricochet.
different target.
Different target. Yep.
Which is just what I wanted.
Yep. And the a bit of the pellets through some mysterious force sort of ricochet off the back of the wall, and Apex, you hear whizzing by the back of your head as you see a bit of sparks begin to fly out of this thing's chest. And it walks forward. Please do not touch the displays. And your ricochet was successful.
Wait a minute. Am I allowed another one? Hang on, let me read this. Oh yeah, no. I only get that one because I didn't do a 10 plus. All right, I'm good then.
Yep. All right. That will leave just Point Man. Trying to aim down.
Come on, Point Man, be cool.
Aim down at this other
Do something
thing
cool.
over here. Ooh. He does manage to squeeze off a shot as he's looking forward. He squeezes off a shot at this one at the far end that's standing sort of a bit of a bigger display, like next to a neon sign. And you see it catch its shoulder, but it uses the momentum, spins around, and squeezes off a shot. And you see Point Man take this laser to the chest, and it knocks him on the floor. Ah! Shit.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. That stings.
Is gonna be too distracted. She's gonna try field medic.
Okay, you're gonna try to field medic him?
Yeah.
Alright, that calls for a smarts roll,
Smarts.
right?
Smarts. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh Jesus fuck! No!
No.
That's a 5.
That's a
so
5.
So what
He takes
happens
an
on a
extra
5?
Point of damage. He takes an extra point of damage.
He is additionally hurt.
As you get down and you begin to pull out your medical stuff, you see now as the red sort of begins to fade from his chest, that you realize that you've never really treated a laser injury before, and you sort of fumble with a bit what you're doing, and he's like, that stings. Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is new for me. Oh.
And he just sort of winces in pain. All right.
Oh,
but with that said, you still have one enemy left in this room.
I had to. She would have been too panicked, so I wasted my turn.
All right, Apex. Is this thing like approaching Apex in the car he's hiding behind right now?
If you would hide behind one of the cars, it would begin to approach you on foot.
All right. How big is the car I'm hiding behind?
I can tell you.
Like what kind of car did I find?
As you go deeper and deeper into this museum, the cars start to look newer and newer. And you are actually sitting next to... Hang on. Let me... you are sitting next to another Corvega brand car. A Corvega Coupe is what you're sitting next to.
Coupe Corvega.
Yep.
So it's a sedan.
Essentially.
Right.
It's got sort of like a
Go on.
It's like a red number with sort of like a bubbly top roof. Very very old modern looking, if you know what I mean. Everything was trying to be the future.
Right. Looks 1950s chic.
I can actually show you what it looks like in the chat here.
Ah, okay. Just need to find my way back into the...
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, wait a minute. I can
All
actually
right.
show the actual chat here as well. Let me just put it in the chat real quick. But go on with your turn.
Apex at that point would, basically...
It looks like a man's shaver.
A bit, yeah. So it's a fairly low car. Once Apex hears that it's close enough, he would essentially jump up, roll over the roof, and taking his claw, just kind of slam it down over the top of this thing. Trying to rip its whole faceplate off, basically.
Okay. You roll over the top of this car, and it's almost agitatedly says,
Please do not touch the displays.
and you go for it. Body roll.
Gazlammo! 8.
8.
Didn't get all of that one, Michael.
Yeah, you both sort of swing your arms at the exact same time. Its fist collides with your gut, knocking the wind out of you, but your arm is already in motion. And you carve a deep gash through this thing's front helmet, and you appear to have hit something vital. As it stumbles forward a bit, please do not touch the display. And it's on its last legs. I'll just go ahead and have, for visual sake, the little dot is right there now. All right. Who's up next?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Does Point Man still get to go?
Point Man is still alive, so yes, he can have a turn.
Alvin seeing Point Man getting shot, he will snap his attention towards that Protectron, and he just looks super pissed as he just kicks down to a full sprint, just yelling and running toward the thing, just ready to just clock the thing in half.
All right. You are running forward with purpose towards the thing. Oh yeah. Well, we're getting everybody's actions in here. So.
Yep.
Who's up next?
It was Louise next.
I guess. I will ready my gun. I think at that distance, can I use my shotgun?
You would need to get a little bit closer, but yeah.
I'll switch to my SGM then.
Okay, you switch to your SMG.
Yeah, if Alvin if Alvin doesn't get a shot in, I'd like to shoot for that thing. Can I do this actually? Can I decide what to shoot depending on Alvin if he succeeds? Or do I need to?
I don't think there's
shoot
anything
now?
saying that you can't.
So you
Yeah,
just want to go after me depending on whether or not I whiff or not.
If you whiff, I want to shoot for it myself.
Okay.
If you don't, I have a different idea.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Cuckoo.
Louise? Or Cynthia? I did it this time.
Oh, because Point Man goes before me. Sorry. What would Point Man do? Because that's going to determine how she reacts.
Point Man would probably get back up and try to finish this fight.
Yeah, it's in.
You see him trying to get back up. I can do this.
She'll help him up and then follow up with a shot as well.
Okay. All right, Alvin.
All right.
You're full of rage. A little bit of the red hand is coming back out, and you punch forward.
Yeah, just run and just throw the whole weight into my right fist. Just bam, boom, 9.
Nice.
Straight to the moon.
Woohoo!
To the moon.
As you're running forward, it sort of swivels towards you, raises its hand, and fires a shot off. You take 2 damage with Breach 1, which bypasses your shield.
Ooh.
But it almost appears to not stop you at all as you take it in the shoulder, and you bring your fist down on top of it, and like someone crushing a can, just flatten it like a cartoon almost. As it sort of bounces up off the floor, and then falls slowly back onto its back. But with that, things become quiet once again.
Apex looks to the car at his side, just kind of raises his hand and punches his hand punches the Deathclaw at the window.
Glass everywhere of this ancient vehicle, this beautiful Corvega coupe, now windowless thanks to the Apex.
He's also going to reach into the window and, like, does it have, like, a radio system in its center?
It does.
Just like, all right, Apex is just gonna reach in and try to, like, rip out the car radio.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna
he wants to do this.
Can I know if this Apex doing this since I'm right next to him?
Stealing car radios. Lock your doors.
Oh my god.
I want to see Apex try to do this so bad, though.
For the sake of hilarity, yes, let him do it.
Okay, Apex, roll.
I'm brute forcing my way through this. Like, I'm not doing this mechanically.
No.
I'm just pulling the console.
Right, roll body then, I guess.
Oh my god.
9.
Yup. You rip that sumbitch out.
Just dangling wires.
It doesn't appear.
Straps.
No sparks fly out or anything. This thing either hasn't had power for a long time or never did. You have
Since dead.
You have a functioning radio from a car.
It's a radio.
Alvin's holding his arm, just blank-faced at him. Just, let me see it. Holds out hand.
Apex holds out radio. What Alvin think?
Alvin will lean up against, at this point, fuck it, just lean up against the broke-to-death car of a Corvega coupe. And he will pull out a screwdriver. You want to learn how to do this? I can show you. Here, watch what I'm doing. And I'll unscrew the back with a screwdriver. And I will try to pop off the back plate and see if I can't find a transistor.
Roll smarts.
There I go, braining.
Nice.
8. Even through the damage that was caused from Apex just ripping this thing out of the chassis, you can tell that this radio was used mainly for just display purposes. Doesn't appear to be a functioning radio at all.
Now this one's not for show here. See right there where I'm pointing? That's where it might have been. That's this bucket. That's probably just a display model. Good.
Apex. Apex nods, grabs the box of a radio they pulled out, and just hucks it into the windshield, so it's like sticking out.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Those Protectrons really pissed you off, didn't they, buddy?
I don't like getting punched or shot at.
Yeah, neither do I. Don't like my friends getting shot either.
He looks back because he knows he heard somebody get shot.
Is everybody okay back there?
I heard Point Man grunt. He probably took one.
I'll live. I'll live.
I'm sorry. I've never dealt with laser injuries before. This is a little new for me.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll live.
And he sort of uses his rifle butt to get back to his feet, and he wobbles a bit, but he appears to be, for the most part, okay. He's taken an injury that will probably end up leaving a bit of a scar on him, just on his chest, a burn. But for the most part, he is all right, and he's not debilitated or anything.
Okay. She'll at least, like, very basic things. Can I do any basic things?
Yeah,
You're worried about hurting him again, aren't you?
Yeah.
You can if you got any bandages, you can like wrap some gauze around him and make sure it doesn't get infected or any worse or anything like that.
She'll like disinfect and put on like dressing, and that's it.
Does stim packs do anything for a ghoul?
I think they do. I think ghouls are immune. Ghouls are immune to some things. I don't think chems work on them, actually. Oddly enough.
I remember that in the hospital.
Right. He did.
Yeah,
he did use one.
He used a stim after Apex broke his arm.
Louise will pop out of her. Louise will pop out of the car she was in and gesture to Cynthia with her stim pack. Do you need this?
Do you, James?
He looks at you when you say his real name, and he looks over at you, Louise.
Nah, it wouldn't hurt.
Louise will toss it over to Cynthia. Make some use of it.
She will be like very certain to catch it, and then administer the
pretty
stim pack.
easily.
Crashes to the ground, breaks.
God.
Fuck.
Yeah.
As you sort of jab it into his chest, and the hypodermic syringe hisses. You hear him take a deep breath, and like magic, his wound begins to seal.
Oh, thank heavens.
And he
You gonna be
heals.
all right?
Yeah, that stim pack helped a little bit.
She leans forward.
Thank you, Louise.
Does a little salute.
Although we should probably go ahead and...
Right. We have a whole purpose of being here. Apex? Alvin, do you know where the pots are?
I think if we keep heading on, Alvin will just grunt and stand up and look forward across the placards to see if he can't find that sweet, sweet Corvega Blitz.
And Louise will do as well, since she got to look at that magazine he showed her.
Okay.
Apex is going to continue walking around stealing car radios.
Excellent.
Wait, before you do that...
Before Apex does that, though... What?
Alvin's gonna follow Apex, and if he tries to reach for a radio, he's going to stop him for a second, and then hand him one of his extra screwdrivers and show him how to properly remove the damn thing.
Now he can steal like a pro.
After a brief rundown, you can now properly remove a car radio, should you wish.
Wow.
He's got a new feat.
Car radio experts.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Radio thief.
Cynthia's gonna look for a terminal for Protectrons again.
Okay.
If there's anything, or key cards, or anything to get Protectrons off their back. And that's wits, correct?
That would be wits, yes. And Apex, just to save you a little bit of time, as you continue to go further and further and look and remove these radios in whichever way you wish, you'll notice one after another.
Emulate Alvin, but if any of them are stubborn, he just rips them out.
They come.
Fault him for that.
They come loose pretty easily, but none of them appear to have any sort of mechanical guts into them. It appears to just be a front face plate for display purposes.
These are fake.
Damn shame.
Oh, wait. Really?
Worst case scenario, Apex, we could just go ahead and on the smoked out cars we find here and there on the way back, we could just check them. Might look out that way if this don't work.
Rolled a 10.
Okay. You look around in this museum area for a terminal of any description. But aside from old cars, pictures of people driving down ancient roads that are black and white and starting to be sun-bleached, displays of motors and front lights and tire frames, there does not appear to be a terminal in this facility at all.
No key cards. No nothing helpful.
No employee key cards in here either, unfortunately.
Dingles.
What can I give you though? What can I give you? You did roll a 10. A bag of cheaps.
The last can of Pringles.
Oh my god.
Ever. Just happens to be in Missouri.
Who knew?
However, looking around, the next closest thing to a terminal would be these Protectrons right here, and you can dig through their guts and you can get
More fusion cell.
you can get a military grade circuit board.
Ooh.
That could be very useful in the future for some of our more
could.
builder types.
I have a feeling Alvin's gonna want this one.
Okay. Got it.
At 8. What is everybody else doing?
I'd like to search these cars for the part we need. Like, using hopefully the advantage that Alvin showed me the magazine with what I should be looking for.
I'll say if you're done looking for extra stuff in here, Alvin and Apex would be the first to see it since you're the closest. As you look towards the end of this long, thin building full of cars, you see very obviously a large display of like a paper fold-out drive-in movie theater with a big neon lights that say like Route 66 and drive-in now playing at the theater, and just sort of meant to be sort of the highlight piece of this museum is a beautifully preserved, still somehow shining and with minimal rust and decay over the years, a almost perfectly preserved Corvega Blitz.
Apex almost kind of ignores the fact that it's the exact car they're looking for and is just looking at the radio on the inside.
So, do these cars actually, like, none of the, if it's preserved, does that mean that thing can run?
These don't have a lot of the internals that are installed inside of them, just for moving the displays, honestly. But if
like
you would
at
look,
museums and whatnot, at the cars, the engines are gutted and stuff.
yeah, and unfortunately, Apex, the radio in this one is similarly for display purposes only.
Apex is about to turn this sumbitch into a convertible.
Oh my god.
Well, it's one step ahead of you already.
But scavenger woes, Apex.
But if you look underneath it,
Alvin wastes no time in digging and crawling under the car and just seeing what he can find.
after Bossman pointed it out to you, you see the exact piece that you need.
Oh my god, above. That's it.
You found it?
Yep, I found it.
Can you get it out okay?
Let's see. Yeah, I think I can. It's attached to a drivetrain, but... yeah.
I'd help, but I don't know how to.
Hey, that's no trouble at all.
All right, Alvin.
Got a part here. I'm gonna go ahead and
roll me smarts to see how long it takes you to remove this thing.
Afraid.
Since he showed me... Oh, never mind. You don't need my help.
Apex
Hot.
is just sulking in a corner over his lack of radios.
Just with a screwdriver in his hand, looking down.
all radios are fake.
None of them ever existed to begin with.
Oh.
What can I trust? It's not the radio.
Alvin, as if you had been working on cars your entire life. It takes you probably 15 minutes to get this thing out in a transportable state. It's heavy. It's probably about 20 pounds, but it's transportable.
Down it goes. And from under the car, just Alvin's arm will lightly slide up the transmission. And then Alvin will go ahead and slide out of the car, out from under the car. He will emerge.
You have a perfectly preserved Corvega Blitz transmission.
Oh, stars.
At least that
All right.
world isn't a lie.
Let me check. Yep, all the parts are here. Yep, every single little bit. Just gotta wrap it up. And I should have thought of something to wrap it up in. Looking around the room for something. Nope, this new. And Alvin will take off the shirt of his. He'll take off the shirt of his.
Uniform?
Workout. And he will go ahead and wrap up their transmission to protect it from the elements. As he goes ahead and carries it in one arm.
All right.
All right, we got Winade. It is a man in work pants and a harness. That's right, fireman's calendar. Eat your heart out.
Oh my.
God. Hotties of the wasteland.
Oh my god.
Wow, wow, wow.
It's heat, and it's not from the radiation.
The Alvin Point Man. I feel like Apex would be really uncomfortable with that. Oh, but that zombie guy, that one ghoul leader guy. Oh, he needs to be on it, definitely.
Fuck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Apex would just have the most intense stare in the world looking into the camera.
Smooth skin.
It would just be his face, like just his face staring forward.
What does this thing do?
Reveal its secrets.
Oh
What
my
is its
god.
purpose?
Feel like, well, looks toward Apex and his sad I don't have a radio face. Suppose we didn't find everything we could have, but
I would have hoped that there was a radio transistor we could have used.
well, we haven't looked at this whole place, but question is now, do we cut our losses and get out of here before we have to fight more Protectrons, or do we keep looking?
Where did you go?
Oh,
see
sweet
you,
son of a
Dad.
bitch, he's back.
I think it might be time to leave.
All right.
Well, wait, is it dark outside now?
You haven't been here for terribly long. It was sort of slowly getting to be towards the deeper end of the afternoon when you guys initially arrived. It's
yes,
maybe like
yeah.
an hour after that at this point. It will probably get dark soon, but it's not dark now.
Only thing I think of, if the transistor's not in this place, maybe there might be one displayed back at that old building. Didn't it say histories of planes, trains, and automobiles?
Right.
Yeah, but,
the
well,
train place. It could.
I guess I looked it over, but I didn't look it over for that, so. The transistors, for all we know, could be in the train collection area, too. They had radios.
Look outside. Is there anywhere in this place that has like that looks like it would be a communications hub, like it would have like a radio tower or something?
After Cynthia and Louise did once over, this is basically all automobile displays. There doesn't appear to be any sort of this entire space appears to be devoted to cars. Doesn't appear to be anything.
I just meant specifically for the building itself. Like the building itself having a communications array. It's probably too new to have something specifically for radio, but
It would feel like you would have to. I am looking.
You're Liu Kang?
Liu Kang.
Scorpion.
I like using him in Mortal Kombat. He was the hat fella, right? No, Liu Kang was
no,
That's Kung Lao.
Liu Kang was Bicycle Kid. Kung Lao had the hat.
Yeah, I liked Hat Guy.
Cool hat.
Cool hat.
Hey, cool hat.
I liked Katana for her fans. Those were cool.
Hmm.
Razor fans.
Cyrax was awesome too. The yellow robot. Oh,
I liked Melina because.
Huh.
I understand.
But to answer your question, Apex.
It's the teeth.
Yeah. To answer your question though, Apex, this it doesn't really appear to, like, when you say communication hub, like what would you be referring to?
He's looking for anything that looks like radio towers or like Apex. Everything Apex knows about old technology comes from either his parents or comic books. In this case, he'd be looking for like radio towers or antennae.
Not that you can see here. I mean,
Then
there's
he will be
obviously
disappointed.
there's obviously the antennae on the cars, but like they're just
He
sticks.
takes those.
You snap
my
one
God.
off, and you have a car antenna. You can use it to point at things.
Or to give something a firm thrashing.
Oh my.
One car antenna.
Nice.
Soon my collection of random trash will be complete.
We need something to boost the radio signal. Apex just looks around, just goes pink. Just
Oh my
At
god.
last, my time has come.
Finally.
Oh.
It's time for the Apex to shine. Jabs the antenna on the end of it.
Alvin just stares at the antenna, going, "No, that ain't it."
Apex just stands proudly, like Inosuke poses. Just yes, I did it.
Just whispers to Alvin, "Don't ruin his fun."
Nah, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, it's fair. All right. Well, if it ain't here, I
Where
guess
did you go?
yeah, those things are eerie. We gotta look for either another door, or we gotta go ahead and come out the back the way we came and just run like hell out of here.
Where can we hear where this thing is exactly? Does it sound like it's near that door we came in?
It sounds like it's right here.
Oh, yeah, that red dot. That would
Yeah,
let's go away from that. Let's see if there's another door.
We can go out the front of the building.
Yeah,
What I'm assuming would be the front.
maybe the front of the building is like here. This just looks like where doors live.
Is that where a door lives, Connor?
Is that where a door lives, Google?
Show me door.
Can a door?
Okay,
ever-
real life, you better oblige us here.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, there is a door that leads out here.
Where's that? Oh, it's still kind of close to him.
It's on the opposite side of the building, though.
I'll have to spend all that time.
Where is it again?
rearranging
It's right
that dot.
here is where the door is.
Oh, perfect. Yes, let's is that door locked? Can I try that handle?
It is not
Gingerly?
locked.
Louise will very carefully sort of just crack the door open and
Well,
sort of
it's-
look out first.
It's sort of like a big glass, like you're walking in a Walmart sort of deal.
Yeah, well, can we look out that way first and see if we can see any of these little protectrons running around in front?
Roll wits.
Yes, I will. 13!
Did you just
Nice.
hiccup?
No,
Maybe.
I made a noise like an
Well,
anime character, okay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
correct.
I see.
Ugh.
With that roll, in your immediate vicinity, looking out the front here from your angle, you don't see
Anything.
Actually, actually,
You said the line. You said the line.
because
You did it,
because
Caitlin.
you rolled so well, you actually do see one over here, but it's pretty far away from you all.
All right. So who wants to just make a running beeline for the exit?
I would like to, if I'm honest.
I
Yeah.
could use.
Alvin, can you run with that thing?
Just carry one arm and just I can just go ahead and run with it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's a little hefty.
Well, just keep in mind, she glances to Cynthia. Cynthia might be able to take that with a little less trouble.
Beg to differ. I may be a machine, but my strength capabilities are limited.
All right. You're so dainty.
You were going to say something, Apex.
I could hold it.
One more, I
sorry,
don't think
what?
they heard you.
It's like,
I could hold it. But
Yeah, sure, if you want. Yeah, all right. Be real careful with it, all right? Don't drop it at all.
I reach out my two hands, just kind of clasp it around the thing. It's about the size of like a watermelon, right? Like a
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
transmissions normally are. Yeah.
Less fat and more long, but yes.
Yeah. Like it extended watermelon. Like if you took two sides of the watermelon, when
It's
like
it's roughly the size and shape of a road cone.
I will not use it on our enemies.
thank
I'll-
you, Apex.
thank you very much for that.
All right,
Apex
guys.
Apex nods sagely.
Soka.
All right. So once we get out the exit, we heading towards a train collection. Go ahead and try to get one of these transistors, or am I just gonna check some of the radios on some of the cars when we go ahead and get back on the road?
Ooh. I mean, if we're gonna go for the train area, then we probably should just try to move stealthily because of that guy sitting there. If we're going straight for the exit and just to leave, then let's just run the fuck.
I don't know why trains would have radios.
I don't think they would. I think at this point we have everything we need, don't we?
Yeah, transistor side. Yeah. Well, there's lots of radios outside in the wasteland. So
I mean,
Yeah.
I have no clue what's in this little building here.
we can check that on the way out.
We'll have to
Is
make
that
it
down?
quick. Let's go.
Yeah, if
All
it
right.
doesn't alert sucker here. All right. And then let's be stealthy about it, maybe.
The moment we just open the door, it just goes squeak, and he's like, "I am suspicious."
Oh, God.
Don't
What
be.
could that mean?
Suspicious.
All right.
No.
Is there would there happen to be a door right here, Connor? Because that'd be really nice.
There's a door around the front side of it,
Ugh,
Of
right.
course there is.
sort of leaning in
Sideline.
here,
Yeah,
towards
that's
the
what I
front.
thought. Ugh. Well, is there any indication before we go running up to this thing, like what's in this building? Like, any signs
Throw
or
your face
anything?
against the window and squint.
Starfish.
Be suspicious. Don't 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 be suspicious.
Right there. That is if you get a good look at it. Appears to be sort of a information building / gift shop.
No. I mean,
Like, I went to the National Museum of Transportation. I got this shirt.
I don't know if the gift shop would have any radio stuffs.
You never know.
Oh, God. All right, if everyone else wants to go, let's go!
Unless they sell novelty radios.
Yes!
I'm fucking getting me a mug!
Just front flip through the side window. Just ignore the front door.
Cynthia's
entirely.
just following you guys, so you guys call the shots.
Okay, you're entering the Boxcar Boutique.
So we
Wow.
just sidle up in and go.
Why isn't our exit to... Okay. Heading in.
They wanted to go.
She's going in.
So let's go. Everybody go
enter-
in.
You enter the Boxcar Boutique.
Appointment coming?
There are 5 Protectrons in here, all taped to the ceiling.
No, they're all like little tiny toy sizes, but they're all functional.
Please help. We don't know why we were duct taped to the ceiling.
Okay, we're in.
Please free them. They'll be grateful. We'll be their king.
Oh, God.
You saved our lives. We are
Yeah.
eternally grateful.
Totally, bro. Ha
Okay. So we
around
guess we
you-
didn't attract.
You
Sorry,
see, you see lights illuminating a stark yellow walls in here that say the Boxcar Boutique Gift Shop, and you see anything from like T-shirts or highway sign stickers and model toy kits, gift cards.
Connor, what is the kitschiest, like, jankiest shirt they have in that shop, if you happen to have that available?
Let me look. I've got the website open right now.
Oh my god.
Of course you do. It's a beautiful thing.
There is a shirt that says National Museum of Transportation, St. Louis, Missouri, that has a bunch of pictures of trains sort of drawn on the outside of it. Several other...
Apex will take that in a medium as a memento.
Would you like
Oh
white
my
or yellow?
Ooh, yellow.
You take a
Real garish.
sort of pale yellow version of the shirt. It looks like you left the other one out in the sun a bit too long, but you have it.
All right, Apex.
There are
pulls
also
that up
some-
and puts it in his pack.
There are also some button-ups with trains on it.
I kind of want that butt in real life.
You have a shirt.
All right, Apex has his memento. He's good.
Anybody else
Alvin's
looking for anything
eyeballing
in
it.
particular?
Alvin's eyeballing those models, but he's seriously trying with just one arm, or like with one arm on the counter. He's going to vault over and see if he can't find a radio or something they were using in here. But I do want to let you know that Alvin is heavily eyeballing those car models.
Gotcha. I'll take a note. I'll save you some time. The closest thing you find in here to a radio is a phone.
Transistors normally boost radio signal, so that is probably a no-go. But it's the future, so I gotta go ahead and throw like the future into these phones. So maybe, fuck it, pop it. I'll check.
So you're going to dissect this phone and look for a part that is similar, that you need to a radio transistor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Fallout's weird. Fuck it, there might be one in there. I don't know.
Go ahead and roll smarts. Yeah, you crack it open without any trouble. God.
because transistors, what they do actually is they regulate current, voltage flow, and they act as a switch or gate for electronics, which is exactly what you're looking for when you're looking for sending stuff over radios and airwaves, shit like that. That's what transistors do.
Apex believes you.
Don't thank me. Thank my grandfather. I learned so much shit about parts from him.
You don't quite. You don't quite find what you're looking for in here, but you do, with that roll, manage to find some copper.
The copper's valuable waste. No transistor in this thing.
You can go ahead and add a spool of copper wire to your inventory.
Alvin just pulls out a stick and just...
There you go. That's how you do it.
All right. And he'll gently just nudge over with the back of his foot, just lightly kick the shelf with the model cars. And one of them will fall over, and he'll go, "Oh, what's this? Oh, this thing just fell off the shelf." And he'll take one of them.
It's okay.
Oh my god. Cynthia's still gonna look for an employee card.
Just in case we want to come back.
No, just it's really kind of spite at this point, but she really wants one.
Okay. Roll wits. Yep.
Yeah, you damn right. You fuck.
Aww.
Whatever employee might have been sitting behind the counter of this gift shop at the moment of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
If they had an employee card, it is probably long faded and not usable for your purposes.
That's I have to tell you that's a bit of a letdown.
Well, you rolled a 6, and I was looking for a 10.
How bitter you sound.
That also is a letdown. I'm just kind of
thank Roll20 for that.
Roll20. You're a butthole right now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to love you again, so don't fail me anymore.
You're just ants at a picnic, Roll20. Just ants at a picnic.
Oh,
I want to believe you. I want to believe in you.
And I'm here too.
I was like, oh yeah, appointment, hey. Louise will, since she knows Apex wants like some kind of radio stuff, I guess she'll look amongst the souvenirs for something radio-ish. Like, I don't know, maybe they have a ham radio or something. Like a kit, Something.
Old truck stuff.
You're an absolute genius.
I can tell you right now, with the rolls that have already been made to look for a radio in this place, in this building in particular especially, you're probably not going to find what you're looking for.
You're saying I'm going to have to roll really high, or...
I'm saying you probably shouldn't bother rolling at all in this building.
I want to try rolling anyway.
Roll anyway.
I've already used my scavenger, so it doesn't matter. I just want to see what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, 8.
Well, you don't find a radio, oddly enough, but what you do find...
Oddly enough. You hurt me, Connor. You hurt me.
You do find a stuffed toy of a dog that has a little bandana around his neck that says National Museum of Transportation.
Oh.
I guess I'll take that. I'll put it in my suit. I'll put it in my backpack with Phil. Just be like, shut up, it's cute.
Okay, you have an engineer dog stuffed toy.
Hello. Engineer.
Well, it wasn't a total wash.
Thank you for trying.
Well, we could still try the train collection building, but we're gonna have to get past that little customer over there.
I'm beginning to doubt that what I'm looking for exists here.
Yeah, I'm thinking this might be a wash looking for a transistor here, but we can try on the way back. I can check some cars and whatnot.
Can still try that mart too. We never did get around there.
You're right. Yeah, let's go ahead and hitch up then.
All right, so back to the whole running the hell out of here plan.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Point man, you still fit to sprint?
Yep. That stim pack helped me a lot.
All right, let's get rolling.
Okay.
Throw open those doors and tear us out!
All right.
Super runaway!
Based off of what you've already cleared so far, yeah. Based off of what you cleared so far already, if you head out this direction and start moving up, then you can get out of here basically without hassle.
Just hear those things in the distance.
Just one robot looking forward.
You sprint off. You sprint off into the distance, going the way you came from, leaving the National Museum of Transportation behind you, as the sound of babbling protectrons fades into the distance. You hit the road once again, transmission in hand, your mission, for the most part, complete. And with most of you being only minorly injured, that's where we'll go ahead and call the session for right now.
Woo!
Woo.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Adios, Oscarino.
That was literally the exact same timing.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hot diggity dang, everyone.
Oh, that was fun.
You did it!
21.
Episode 21.
21.
Done.
21.
21 and done.
All right. Hope you had fun, everyone.
I
Yeah.
did.
I did.
We
Excellent.
mercilessly slaughtered Protectrons.
You gotta smack up some
Hooray!
Protectrons. Gotta experience some new mechanics that I had neglected for a while, to be honest.
It's all good.
And your mission is complete. For the most part.
Woo! For now.
We'll have to get to that. Discussing the fruits of your labors next time. Yes. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get to our outros. Caitlin, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog. Here on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/Boobs McBalrog with zeros instead of O's, because Twitch doesn't like boobs. I'm mainly working on Tribe 9 that I can say at the moment. That comes out every Monday on Funimation. Check out the dub. Also, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Wow, it's gone. Yeah, that's it for me. Who's next?
That would be Rabbit. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Rabbit. I'm Funny He Who Man on the internet. You can find me on twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit. I stream Monday through Friday. If you guys like the following kinds of games: visual novels, horror games, role-playing games, retro games, come on down. I got all kinds of fun stuff for you. For the most part, I've been streaming games such as Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, where I currently have all 3 flavors of Mamemon in that game. He's a cute little sphere with little feet and little arms. He's adorable.
Adorbs.
He's actually one of my favorites. We've also been playing games like Prey, Inscription, all kinds of fun horror games, The Evil Within. We've been playing visual novels like Henchman's Story. We've also... Oh, yeah. That was actually the game that got introduced me to the visual novel genre. And I've just loved the series ever since.
Yay! I'm glad you liked it.
I really did. I was like, after I beat that, I looked at Spaz and I was like, more like this. I'm like, more like this. Like, I'm like, Pop needs his stories. And so we went to that to a funny one called Max Gentleman's Sexy Business.
Nice.
That one's pretty groovy. All kinds of fun stuff. I'm playing the absolute Bedickens out of Lost Ark and RuneScape as well. You can go ahead and, if you want more rabbity goodness, like I said, I stream Monday through Friday, but you can catch me on Friday evenings on Colonel Chero's channel, where I go ahead and do live dubs of various visual novels. I play the voice of Yasuhiro in her fan dub in Danganronpa, and I love Yasuhiro. He's so dumb. I love him. On Tuesdays, on Tuesday evenings, you can find me on Distortion Devil, twitch.tv/Distortion Devil, where I play all kinds of fun games of his choosing. On his channel. My D Brigade deck is illegal and very much unbeatable. It's I'm sorry, I'm really good at card games. Friday, you can also catch me on. You can also go ahead and catch me on Friday evenings on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where I go on ahead and I am a wrestling announcer for Friday Night Flashbang, which is a wrestling stream. And that's pretty much me. Thank you so much for everything, guys.
Yeah. Excellent. Lanny, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Well, you can find me all over the internet, Lanny Pator, right now over on twitch.tv/Lanny Pator. I'm playing through Horizon Forbidden West. It's pretty fun, but it's really there just to kind of pad time until Elden Ring comes out. Very excited for that. Finished playing through Sifu. You can check out my full playthrough of that. It's going up over on youtube.com/LannyArcade. It's a real fun martial arts Sekiro-like game, and I can't recommend it enough. It's super stupidly good.
Can you do like really cool Bruce Lee stuff again?
Oh my god, yes.
The game is so fun. I don't even know where to begin with how fucking awesome it is. Beyond that, if you're not all role-played out over here, definitely stop by my channel, twitch.tv/LannyPator. On Monday at 5 o'clock Central Time, we play more D&D. And other tabletop. It's fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. Sarah, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
I'm on Twitter at SarahWithNH and with an Willia. I've already shilled, so I'm just kind of here on the weekends doing the D&D.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and youtube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Sunday stream is going to be a bit sparse, because I've got acting classes and a bunch of other stuff on Sundays. Be sure to check out Dead House Sonata, action RPG where you play as the dead to fight the living, as one of many different varieties of undead, including vampires, ghouls, liches, stuff like that. It's going to be pretty cool. Check out the information. Join the Discord. Watch other streams. And if you're so inclined to purchase a Founders Pack to get some extra goodies before it comes out, then you can easily follow the link in chat and do that. And also check out my DM's Guild, where I'll be releasing the College of Distortion Bard, a power metal inspired bard subclass, sometime soon here.
I really like your last book, The Cleric of Passion. It looked really
Yeah. 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 I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades that helped Point Man roll so well right up until the end there. Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That is correct.
There should be a soundboard for him at this point.
They really should.
Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you use the code Unexpectables! You can save 10% off your order at dieharddice.com. And so that money gets thrown back to us so we can keep making shows like this for you. And with that, I'm going to do some bits and subs, and then we're going to head on out here.
Mosey on down the Wasteland Trail.
Indeed. Where do we leave off?
What?
Where do we leave off on the bits and subs?
Oh, yes.
Faceless 42. Thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Cynthia, how's it feel to be unemployed?
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't feel good.
I feel like this was annoying for a lot of you.
No, it's good.
Oh,
It was just
God.
weird to talk to the Protectrons because normally, like, when I play Fallout, I'm just like, oh, Protectron, kill. Like, just report it, unfeeling, unthinking, slamming my power fist into it. And just
Hey, they feel the same way. They feel the same way.
Yeah.
The right one, 69. Thank you for the 10 bits. Sorry I'm late. I was catching up. Good luck, everybody. Yeah. Timitor, thank you for the 21 months of Prime subbage. 21. Luke the Lucas, thank you for the 10 bits. The Invisible President. I heard he won because he was so transparent with the voters.
Oh my god.
Get that man a medal.
Oh no.
Flustered Bun, thank you for the 12 bits. Ooh, what's this? Someone with big Protectron energy.
Oh my god. I love it.
Please don't touch the displays.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, what? You big protect
Oh.
one.
Oh,
I just
whoa.
want to protect one with the moon face painted on it.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it'd be
whoa.
adorable.
Yeah, those good just
Really
lazy
cute.
wazies.
Junty13, thank you for the 45 bits. Just ask the Protectrons for the rules of Caravan. That'll stall them. No one knows how to play Caravan.
That's why you need a Protectron.
Indeed. I make things up. Thank you for the 100 bits. To the players of Gateway, I salute you. And to the GM, keep up the fantastic work. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I try my best. Kane Time, thank you for the 500 bits. There are quite a few ideas that could do for the underwear one-shot, and it's not too crazy. You have a chill pugilist who loves hearts. You have a long and lanky religious man named John, an icy wilderness explorer, and a confidant assassin who uses garrote wire. And you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know it's there until you feel it cutting into you. It's really not that bad.
That's probably a song, isn't it? I love it.
Indeed.
I'm very happy with this.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. Fell asleep listening to Point Man's beautiful voice. Suddenly, life has new meaning.
This is Audible. This one is this one is read to you by Point Man.
Oh.
We hope you've enjoyed this audible presentation of Fallout Gateway. Read to you by Point Man.
For all you smooth skins.
I can't wait to for like Connor to read all the audiobooks of Fallout in a ghoul voice and fall over dead.
I'm not doing that. I don't care how much you pay me. Unless it's like $1 million, in which case
Maybe.
I can.
Just get in here, smooth skins.
Then, so.
Bring it in, smooth skins. Show me the money.
Oh, dear.
The right one. Thank you for the 35 bits. Sorry, I can't stay to finish watching. I will continue watching tomorrow. Have a good night. I can't wait to catch y'all live again when I can. Love ya. Hey. Luke the Lucas, thank you for the 10 bits. Title idea, Transmission Mission.
Oh.
Transistor impossible.
Indeed. Luke the Lucas, thank you for the 100 bits. I have learned more about St. Louis from Gateway than school. Therefore, Gateway should be considered, asterisk. I don't know what that is. This is not like the Leapfrog scam. If you don't know about Leapfrog and the main school debate, then you should look it up. It's very interesting. Huh. I love those Leapfrog games back in the day.
They were good.
Yeah.
The Atom Bomb, thank you for the 100 bits. The best part of the stream was the chat making the Protectrons talk. Also, I fixed your door that I blew up at the beginning of the stream. Thank you. You know, that's just the least I ask. If you blow up our doors, just, you know, put them back. Luke the Lucas, thank you for the 10 bits. Wait, the word class is banned? Like school class? Did autocorrect screw me? I have no idea. It's asterisks.
Oh, it's because of ass.
Ass. Soul Sucks at Games, thank you for the raid with a party of 3. How's it going?
Hello. Coyote says you skip bits.
I did? Well, that's not my fault. Thank known definitely good program that Streamlabs.
Oh.
It's great at keeping track of things, unless you have to refresh it at some point.
Yeah. They're also excellent at coming up with their own ideas. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. And on Thursdays, we help Midnight identify or find his identity with some round Digimon boys, while Rabbit is nearby.
It's kind of staggering. Vidude in Hacker's Memory looks almost like Midnight, but wearing a blue coat and everything. I'm like, that's unreal.
Alrighty. And with that... Eh?
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 Oh, my puppy woke up.
Well, hi, Mr. Steak. Who should we raid?
Theropod art?
I don't know.
Theropod?
Is there streaming?
Theropod's on.
Yeah,
Zito's on too.
I feel like we haven't... I feel like we haven't raided Zito in a while.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and raid Zito. Our raid message will be, got any transistors?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait.
The Apex wants your radio.
Oh god.
Hello.
break all the radios.
All right, chat. We'll see you same time, same channel next week for Prince Division.
Woo!
And then the week after that will be more Gateway, I think, barring unfortunate circumstances. And then join us Wednesday for another one-shot in the Unexpectables. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.